here.
Um,
We're we're live.
uh, long time no see, guys.
Yeah, how's it hanging? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? How
First,
does this work?
first things first, I think that an apology is in order. Um,
Apology from apology from who?
I'm gonna apologize on behalf of just on the behalf of our fans. Yeah, we were slacking. There's no excuse
You were
for it.
slacking. I'm just kidding.
You know what I mean? But there's no excuse for it. We definitely should have had more content. I forgot this past draft cycle, but unfortunately, you know, life happens. But with that being said, we will be having a lot of content coming down the pipes uh, during this entire off season and then leading back into the season. There will not be another off season or draft season like the one we just had this past year. I guarantee you that. For the supporters that we do have, we do value y'all exponentially, and we're gonna do our best to make sure that that doesn't happen again. But with that being said, everybody who is here to join us, I appreciate your presence. Day one of the NFL draft. The year is 2025. It is 7:47 p.m. So it'll be underway in a little bit. Anything you got to say, Artie?
I have a lot to say. Um, First things first. Happy to be here. Like Cam said, it's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a lot going on. I'm sure we'll be talking about it at length tonight in between these picks that are about to start. But hey man, we got busy. We got busy. As some of you might know, I am now a recording artist. So with recording music, as you guys know, I have to put my all into it. I can't just uh, I can't just half-ass it. So with doing so, I had to really hone in and lock in on that. Um, you know, I'll take accountability being executive director, and I'll take accountability for the lack of content. And not just staying on everybody else, even when I couldn't give my 110%. But at the end of the day, it's draft day, day one, and we're here. And we know that there were a lot of people that asked questions, that wondered where we were. Um, but we're here. We're here, and we're ready to talk about these 2025 NFL draft prospects. Now, I'm blatantly honest. How much we talk about them and how much we know is remain to be seen. Um, Now, on a serious note, we appreciate our supporters. We appreciate everybody that checked up on us. Like I said, we've been extremely busy, but we're here. We're back and ready to roll. Let me check one more thing before we get into everything. We're here. Hold on one second. Copy link. Send that bad boy to.
And then out some more links.
Where is he at? There we go. All right. Enough of the chit chat, brother. How are we feeling about the 2025 draft? We have not talked ball in a long time. Most of our conversations the past few months have been about my budding music career. So it's been a while for us. But how do you feel about the 2025 draft class in total?
Um, I feel like. I've been seeing that a lot of the consensus is that this draft isn't as talent rich as the years before. Um,
Hmm.
and I've been seeing a lot of people just frame it to say like, yeah, it's not really top heavy. Like it's some, well, I'm not some, not really top heavy. It is kind of more top heavy compared to other drafts in the past, but there are a lot of depth pieces. It's just not like very big like superstar names compared to like what we've had over the past couple of years. Obviously, the running back position is deep. The defensive tackle position is deep. The edge position is pretty deep. But I don't think the corner class is as deep as the last couple of years. The receiver class is pretty solid, like solid wise with the amount of guys that are in here. But some people don't view it as talent rich as it has been in years prior. Some people will blame that also. This draft's also like not quote unquote having the guy at receiver, not receiver, quarterback, or because it's a poor quarterback class to a lot of people. Because a lot of people just look at it as it's Cam Ward, and then after Cam Ward, it's a decent drop off for some people, in their opinion, between Cam and Shador Sanders. And even in some mock drafts, if you guys been keeping up and paying attention, I've seen things that I hope I shouldn't see. Like I just shouldn't be seeing some of these things. Like I saw a mock draft for Tyler Shuck went in the second round.
Did you call him Tyler Shuck? Did you say Shuck or Show?
I've heard it. I've heard it said both Shuck or Shuck. I don't know. I've heard it say both ways. I don't know the pronunciation, but I, I've I've seen him be mocked to go in the second round. And like I know I joke a lot and say like the quarterback tax add 2 rounds. Like if they're a fifth rounder, they're really a third rounder quarterback tax, but
Mhm.
that's not okay. That's not good. If any, I tell you to you like this: if anybody takes Tyler in the second round, they're gonna be missing out on whatever talent that they could have had at that second round pick when they
I
could have
know
just
it's not.
waited.
I know it's not a lot, but they're telling us that we have 3 viewers. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. We ain't really have no promo, no thumbnail, like no nothing. Like you could tell, like this is just us coming together real quick and trying to be consistent with what we've done every year the past 3 years and talk about these prospects on day one of the draft. So we appreciate all three of y'all that's tapping in with us right now. We greatly appreciate y'all. But as far as this class for me, from what I've seen, Cam, extremely top heavy, I guess is what you would say. I don't think that outside of Travis Hunter, Cam Ward, Mason Graham, I don't think there's like a player in this draft that's like a Hall of Fame type potential guy. Then there are a lot of great players. Well, I think there are a couple great players. There's a lot of good players, but this class is a lot of meh, eh, and mm. There's gonna be a lot of reaches after like pick 15 tonight. A lot. Obviously I'm a quarterback and I'm a wide receiver scout, so I specifically focus on those positions. But man, I gotta be honest with you. Um, Outside of Cam Ward and Shador Sanders, I don't know who's going to be the next quarterback taken. I'm not. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, we're hearing a lot of different things when it comes to that, and then even without just hearing, there's just certain things you're seeing. Like Jalen Milrow is going to be in attendance at the draft, so I
Right.
know a lot of people don't really have a high first round consensus on him, but clearly, if he's getting invited to the draft, he can either go today, or if he doesn't go today and he decides to come back tomorrow, then he'll probably be an early second, I would assume. So
Mhm.
it's very interesting, and that's the interesting part that come with scouting. That I always try to tell people is we're always going to value somebody differently. Teams value things in certain type of ways that you may think, oh, okay, they've always done it this way, but can't guess it. Teams switch up their types and what players they like on the dime. They just feel like, oh, it's time to get faster. We'll get faster. We'll take something that's nothing like what we already have in our room. So it gets very interesting and tricky that way. Like I'll be honest with you, like a guy who I genuinely just don't know how to project him. Besides, if you draft him, you should probably like stash him. Is Shamar Stewart? I think it's Stewart.
Mhm.
I I I I genuinely don't know how to project him.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
just
there's a lot of
lined up
players
so
like that in
many
this class.
ways. He lined up so many different places, and then it would be a little bit easier if he had a lot of production, but he didn't. Now, granted, he is a freak athlete, so obviously that's going to get his foot in the door. I mean, you're 6'6", you run a 4.4, jumping out the gym, and you're 260. Like, I think he has the top RAS score ever at his position. So somebody's definitely gonna take him, but it's like I don't know how to project him. Like for his sake, I would hope he would get drafted into a situation where it's not like, oh well, I need you to be the guy immediately. I don't know if he
Mhm.
could do that.
Mhm.
Like I
I
just
mean,
don't see it.
I think there's a lot of players like that. We've talked, off camera, obviously, because we ain't been on no damn camera. Um, Off camera about Michael Williams, James Pierce. Now, obviously, James Pierce is a little different. I know how you feel about him, but I like James Pierce.
I
I
still
think
got
James
a
Pierce
grade
should hear
one.
his name called tonight in the first round.
Yeah,
But Michael Williams, like, that's a guy where you're really having to dig deep and bet on him just becoming all that he has the potential to be. Because day one, he just doesn't have that pass rush plan. He
yeah,
just doesn't.
he does not.
Like he just really does not have that day one pass rush plan. And I get it. I get it. You get enamored with size. You get enamored with speed, agility, all that. But at the end of the day, we're getting seasoned in this game, y'all. The glitz and glamour don't really phase us no more. You have to be able to make things happen from a technical standpoint, or else you're going to not last in the league. Obviously, there are plenty of players, depending on position, depending on scheme or whatever, that can survive off athleticism alone. When it comes to evaluating these players, it's more than likely or not the guys that come in specifically as an edge rusher with the pass rush plan and with very, very good bend that have success early in the NFL. Now, Michael has the bend, but he does not have the plan. So it remains to be seen, what becomes of that for him. But yeah, man, as far as how I feel about this class, that's also why we ain't been on camera, to be honest with y'all. This class really isn't that exciting, to be honest. So,
Yeah, I mean that's it's kind of harsh to say it that way because at the end of the day, these are kids' futures, and obviously we're not haters. We're not pro NFL when it comes to oh yeah, don't pay guys. Like we're always gonna be pro the player and making money, but
mm,
yeah, as of right now, it's not really much to necessarily work look at and work with. But like I said, the guys I would definitely expect to fly off. I mean, I definitely believe there's gonna be an edge run. This well, I don't know if I want to say run, but there definitely gonna be a lot of edge selected. I think today, in my opinion, by a lot I mean more than four. I think more than four will get selected.
mm,
Um, Now as far as as far as running back, that's the interesting thing because it kind of works against them in the sense of yeah, it is a deeper draft, so people are gonna try to use the excuse of well, I might as well wait until the second round instead of taking an Omarion Hampton.
Mhm.
Depending on where I'm picking at, I'm not worried about Omarion Hampton. I could try to get a Judkins or a Henderson if he's there. Or even if they're like, even second round, I look at Harvey, I look at Giddens. Like it's it's very interesting how things are gonna go this year. And like I said, the D tackle, my God, there's a lot of D tackles. I mean, obviously the one who's gonna come off the board, if I had to guess, probably top five. Am I like at least by pick five is gonna be Mason Graham. If
Oh yeah,
not pick five, definitely top 10.
Mason Graham, one of the best players in this class. It's not even close.
Yeah,
It's literally not even close.
but
Um,
it's a lot of different body types. I mean, it's Mason Graham. There's his teammate Kenneth Grant.
mhm.
There's a little bit later guys like Aeneas Peebles. Uh, I think it's Norman Lott, the D tackle for Tennessee. Like it's a lot of guys at those positions. If you need help on the defensive side, I mean defensive line in general. To be honest with you, um, another wild card position is kind of a lot of people that talk about is the offensive line. Um, it's a lot of different things that people are valuing. Everybody's talking about. I think this might be the most I've ever seen in a draft cycle where like everybody's saying that every top tackle needs to move to guard. I've never
Yeah,
seen that before. It's kind of crazy to me. I don't think every every single one of these guys got to kick inside. I don't think that's the case. But like I said, everybody's rate and how they look at things is different. Some people it's literally just about wingspan. I mean arm length. Some of them is all his arms are long enough, kick him inside. Well, people gotta understand is he has to learn an entirely new position. It's not like a Gray Zabel who can play everything. He has a lot of versatility. Some of these guys have never played guard. And you're just gonna basically like, oh, cool, we're gonna take you in the first round and make you flip the guard and
that's
learn
also
it
kind of naiveness, though.
exactly.
It's naive to think that any offensive lineman, actually not even naive, it's actually juvenile to think that any offensive lineman can just play inside or outside. I mean, there's different lengths, like you said. There's also different, athletic profiles. You could not take Tyron Smith, the tackle just retired for Dallas, and put him at guard.
Absolutely not.
But Zach Martin, in a pinch, well, not even in a pinch, he actually played tackle at Notre Dame. It was one of the greatest guards in NFL history. So it just all depends on profile for real, and obviously skill set and technique, like I said earlier.
Yeah. Like clearly if they actually already did it, yeah, that's fine. Like Elton Jenkins is a guy that also comes off the top of my head. He played a bunch of different positions when he was in college, so he can do it. But some of these people are projecting people who have been tackles their entire time in college, and they're like, all right, go ahead and kick them inside. It's not just that simple. It's really not. But it is 8 o'clock.
That Lil Wayne, bro, be so for fucking real,
I ain't even cut that thing on my phone yet. Hold on.
bro. Lil Wayne just rode out on a bicycle with James Jones, bro, and Roger Goodell.
I just remembered he is a Packers fan.
That is so disgusting.
I forgot
Not
he's a
not
Packers
not
fan.
hating on Lil Wayne the person. I'm just saying that's just so disgusting.
Cap.
That
But
they that
yeah.
they ran that they rode onto the stage with a bike. That's just
Well, I mean, you know why they do that, right?
why.
I think it's some tradition that they do in Green Bay, every like training camp where like the players is it Green Bay? Yeah, I think it's Green Bay where the players they ride to the practice facility on like bikes. I forgot why they do it, but it's for a good cause. So I think that's why they did it.
Y'all
But
forgive me. My beard. I don't know. I might gotta get a comb in a second so I can fix this fucking beard. It's been bothering me, bro.
you gonna
Like
get
you
you
see
gonna
it, right? Like I mean, it doesn't look crazy, but it's just, I don't know.
You
let me
gonna
go
you gonna you gonna be alright, man.
let me go fix that.
You gonna
I'll play. I'll be right back. I'll be
you.
right back.
But yeah, back to what I was gonna say. So it's 8 o'clock. You know the draft gonna start. You know that they're gonna make whoever has the first pick use the entire damn 10 minutes. The usual. Obviously, who I'm expected to see go at this pick is Cam Ward. I feel like the Tennessee Titans needing a quarterback is a understatement. Will Levis did not perform well, and I feel like Cam Ward could definitely give them a better look than what they had this past year. Obviously, when RD comes back, I'll let him gush more about Cam Ward because he loves Cam Ward a lot. But I know I know they were flirting with the idea of trading back like every team does, but they're not doing that. And I know obviously they say, oh, we're not going to rule out taking Travis Hunter, but I'm sorry, I think the number one pick is going to be Cam Ward. And now that you're back, RD, can you go ahead and enlighten the people on how you feel about Cam Ward as a prospect?
As I'm over here concerned about my appearance, nah, Cam Ward is and I had to make check to see people watching when I said this. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I watched Cam Ward, which for the record, I did an entire film session on dude. It just didn't come out because my sister borrowed our desktop computer with, and that's what I make videos on. But did a whole breakdown on Cam Ward. Anyway, I think Cam Ward is the best quarterback in this class, pretty comfortably. I have like Cam Ward here, Shador here. The thing about Cam Ward that makes him special, that dude is a walking playmaker. Walking playmaker. He is another example of the Patrick Mahomes effect on quarterbacks in the NFL. Like, it is so refreshing and so impressive to watch his ability to effortlessly throw the ball all over the field. But the problem with that is, while it's so effortless and he makes you say ooh and ah, he also makes you say, oh crap, what are you doing? You know, like he can put the ball through an ear hole or he could put the ball in the dumpster. It's like either or for real. So I think Cam Ward is definitely going to be the pick for Tennessee. I think he's going to have a lot of work cut out for him because, I mean, Will Levis struggled last year, but obviously Will Levis and Cam Ward aren't the same in my opinion. I think Cam Ward's gonna have his work cut out for him, but I do think that that is a franchise quarterback potentially, and someone who could see major success in the NFL due to his playmaking ability and due to his arm talent. I fully believe that Cam Ward last year would have maybe not been a first round pick, but maybe been an early second round pick for sure. And
So
that's saying a lot because last year we had five quarterbacks going in the first round. So
yeah, very quarterback heavy draft. Um, so with that being said, just out of curiosity, let's say you're GM of the Tennessee
Titans
Titans.
are on the clock, by the way.
Yeah, I think I told them that already. I told them they're going to waste the whole 10 minutes because the league tells them to. I, tomfoolery, the usual. But let's say you're the GM for the Tennessee Titans, and the pick is in. You're taking Cam Ward in the second round. How would you go about things? I mean, obviously, you released your best edge rusher, and he ended up signing with the New England Patriots and Harold Landry. You still got Big Jeff. You got Big Sweat, obviously. Um, but you haven't really gotten crazy production out of your corners. You kind of really don't really have a plan at safety either. Y'all could definitely upgrade that position as well. And then obviously the big one is definitely wide receiver. Besides Calvin Ridley, it's just a who's who of guys who they thought would work. I mean, unfortunately,
Not too much of my former king and Traylon Burks. All right, not too much.
man,
Not too much.
I like I said, these are people who I hope they turn around. I don't hate on players. Um, well, not all players. There are some who do piss me off. But with that being said, with that being said, when you miss on picks like that, like you have to make up for it. I mean, Traylon Burks is a guy that y'all got in the AJ Brown trade, and it looked bad immediately, and it's still bad to this day.
Well,
So,
in Traylon Burks' case, injuries have kind of held him down. I mean, he's entering
unfortunately,
year
which is
three,
true.
but injuries have kind of held him back. As far as what Tennessee should do after they draft Cam Ward, which pretty confident they're going to do, um, you've gotta protect him. I mean, we know Tennessee wants to run the ball, but you've got to provide protection for your quarterback. You've also got to, like you said, get him some more weapons because obviously Calvin Ridley's their wide receiver one, but they need some guys to be able to open up that offense for Cam Ward. So if you ask me what they're gonna do in the second round, I right now would say they'll probably look to invest into either offensive weapon or offensive line. But for the rest of the draft, like you said, they need corners bad, bro. They took a gamble on Caleb Farley a few years ago and did not work out for them.
Yeah, he couldn't stay
Um,
healthy either.
Christian Fulton left in free agency,
Yeah.
so corner might be their number one need outside of cornerback. So interested to see how they get involved in the cornerbacks market on day two of the draft tomorrow.
Quick question for everybody who's like in our chat or who's watching. Besides Dalen, because we know who he roots for and who he pulls for. Um, if you guys, if you guys will put what team you guys are a fan of, and let us know what y'all think your team should do in the first round. Because I think, oh yeah, I think another crazy thing is, I want to say this is the first time ever that every team in the first round actually has their own pick. Crazy. I think it's the first time this ever happened. I never I never knew that in the NFL history it's never happened that way, but I think apparently this is the first time that it's went down that way. But yeah, whenever y'all get a chance, put in the comments what team y'all repping and what y'all think y'all team should do, and we'll say whether we agree or if we think y'all should push towards another way.
Um, and yeah, Cam, can you watch the YouTube chat? I don't have it pulled up.
Yeah, I
But
got it. I got it right here.
okay, cool, awesome. Well, the pick is in for Tennessee. Like we said, we fully expected to be Cam Ward. Um, I am interested in seeing at this point who's going number two. I think the draft starts here now. So
I
let's see.
mean, if the tweet I saw is to be believed earlier, I'm very intrigued to see how that works, and we'll leave it at that. I don't want nobody to get spoiled. I'm not gonna spoil nothing for the uh
Nah, we
for
ain't
the
on that
stream.
this year. We can't give out the treats when we ain't been sweet. You feel me? Y'all gotta be prepared for that all night. Tonight, I promise you, I'm gonna be rapping all night. We're giving y'all little bars all night. All night.
I'm about to say yeah, Dalen's pretty confident in his award. Jams, okay, Jams is saying go Falcons. I think I know who Jams is. I think that's my coworker. Shout out to you for supporting me, Divine. I appreciate that, bro. Um,
That's real.
if you want, let us know if what you feel the Falcons should do. Do you feel they should stick and pick? Do you feel like, depending on how it goes, to trade back? Actually, hold on, let me wait. Roger Goodell's walking out right now.
Tell your moms I said hi, Cam.
Uh, already said what's up, mother. She said hi.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Putting on for the Cams.
And the pick is in. It's been officially announced. It is Cam Ward to Tennessee. Like I said earlier, Cam Ward, quarterback out of Miami, transferred from Washington State from Incarnate Ward. So
Incarnate
one of those
World.
rare cases where a transfer portal guy um, comes out and has success. I believe this is the first double transfer to be drafted top 10. I don't think we've ever had a guy transfer twice and get picked in the top 10. So shout out to Cam Ward for that. But
Nah, go read the
yeah,
go read the chat, RD.
no,
You
I
see why I'm
I see,
laughing.
I see. Hi, hey, how you doing, boo? How you doing?
How you doing,
Um,
booze? Crazy.
um, but yeah, Cam Ward, quarterback
Yeah.
from Miami. There's a lot to like. Like I said before, his ability to throw the football all over the field, his arm talent.
Oh.
He um he definitely brings a lot to the table for Tennessee. I can't wait to see I can't wait to see what they do around him now. But it sounds like Tennessee finally has their quarterback they've been searching for a long time. So shout out to Tennessee.
Oh my
Shout out
God,
to
they
Cam
did
Ward.
it. They did it.
My phone is blowing up right now.
RD, they did it. They did it. But obviously we know who's gonna go second. But a trade has happened. The Jacksonville Jaguars have moved up to the fourth. I mean, from the fourth spot to get to the second pick. I have an inclination on who this is. If y'all want to guess, y'all go crazy and guess. But going back to what my homie Divine said in the chat, he says he's seeing a lot of Falcons fans say trade. Let's see the hold on. They're getting the fourth. My bad, not the fourth pick, the fifth overall pick. So the Browns are getting an extra second, which is the 36th pick, and the 126th, which is the fourth pick. Um, wow, that's going to be interesting to see how that goes. But back to the Falcons, trading back. I mean, they definitely could trade back, but my thing is, trade back to get who? Do you want an edge rusher or do you want a corner, depending on who falls?
I mean, if I'm Atlanta, I'm not worried about trading back. I'm worried about figuring out my quarterback situation. You took Michael Penix last year, round one, right? So why are you still having Kirk Cousins on your roster when you clearly don't want him to start next year? I think Atlanta should definitely, consider consider stacking assets. They really need to figure out the quarterback situation because the NFC South. I mean, obviously the Bucks are the Bucks, but the NFC South is going to be wide open pretty soon. Are you really gonna be behind potentially Carolina, the Saints, because you don't have your quarterback situation figured out? Like, if you're gonna commit to Penix, commit to Penix. If you're gonna give it to Kirk, give it to Kirk. But you have to make a decision though. You can't just pay one guy 100 million and the next guy gets drafted eighth overall. You have to make a decision. So we'll see how that turns out.
But yeah, although we do know, who do you think that Jacksonville has moved up to get?
I mean, I know who it is. I'm just
I
trying
mean,
to be
we
professional.
know, but with that being said, was this something? I mean, granted, we did see reports about this, and they
If
made
I'm
it.
Jacksonville, you gotta just stack talent, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they,
just stack talent. I mean, get the best player available. Get the best player available. You gotta stack talent, man.
yeah,
You could be looking here at Abdul Carter. You could be looking at Mason Graham. We'll see. We'll see how it falls. But they're all high fiving in that room, and I see a lot of smiles. So I guess we're gonna see um, what it is.
yeah. It's yeah. I'm not gonna spoil nothing, man. I want people to experience this and see it. Shout out to you, Nat. Type it in the chat. Shout out to you.
What's good, brother? What's good? I'm happy to have you here. Like we said, bro, at the top of the stream, bro. We don't got no thumbnail. We just here vibing.
We thugging
You
out
know,
here.
normally I come up in here with a suit on.
Yeah.
Normally I got a suit on. We done had like 30 film sessions. Boy, life been lifing, man. Life been lifing.
Oh fuck. But yeah, we appreciate everybody who's joining in. Like I said, besides we got one person who told us, but anybody who's joining in, let us know who your team is and who y'all think y'all should get.
And please.
That's crazy. that's that's crazy.
Hey yo,
That's
why you trying to rinse me up through
crazy.
the chat, bro? What is going on?
Oh, I know who that is. I know exactly who that is. Oh, I know exactly who that is. I forgot. Genty's a buzz. Why you feel like Genty a buzz? Let us know, man. Talk to us. And when you do let us know who it is, why he a buzz, tell us who you rooting for. Let me make
Hey,
sure I send this link in the
Dalen
chat.
texted me, y'all. He said in response to me saying life been life, and he said I've been Tupac counsel.
Oh shit. Oh, they about to announce the pick, y'all.
who
Outlaws
is
already?
this? Who is this tall, light skinned gentleman announcing this pick?
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot they got him. Oh fuck. Oh, I gotta repaste the link. Alright, hold on.
He's gonna be Eddie Lacy in 2 years. Oh my god, Nat is trick tweaking, bro.
Nah,
That's
bro.
funny.
Nat really hate Genty, bro.
Yeah, this is wild. This is mad early, bro, for a trade. I mean, we had a trade like 2 years ago for
I mean,
Will
shit.
Anderson.
You gotta go out there and get what you like, man.
That's Eric Armstead. Ew.
Damn, it's thick out there in Green Bay. God damn, that wide shot is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
While he's talking,
But
did you see that video? Uh,
Green Bay ain't really got much to do. So
yeah, it's not a big place. I was gonna say, did you see the video on Twitter earlier where like, cause like they got homes like right there. People were selling parking spots on their driveway. It's hilarious.
oh no, that's wild. That's wild, bro.
Jacksonville Jaguars select. All right, it is Travis Hunter, the two-way beast
We already knew it. That's why we're
from
not surprised.
Colorado.
I hate to I hate to say up here and fake it. You know, I'm a rapper now, so I
I'm
can't fake
crying.
y'all niggas no more.
Look at
We
this.
just
Look
gonna
at him
call it like it is.
dancing.
We gonna call it like it is, bro. It is what it is, though.
boy got the pink suit
Hey,
on.
hey, hey, hey. Where's his girlfriend at? Yes, sir. She stayed in the back. She's been trained well.
Man, chill, bro. Chill,
hey,
bro.
Liana has been trained very
Chill,
well.
bro.
Well
Chill,
done.
bro.
Well
Chill,
done.
bro.
Good and faithful slut. Well done.
Why she gotta be all that, man?
She over there. He over there banging. Oh nah.
Pink season. I'm about to say, ain't he originally from?
I ain't
No,
gonna
not
cap to you.
Jacksonville.
I ain't gonna cap to you. Travis Hunter in the pink, it looks right.
I mean, it fits his personality. Now,
Hey, 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 hey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
so now with that being said, Travis Hunter. Talk about Travis Hunter as a receiver for us, young
Ah,
artist.
man. You want to talk about a player that made? You want to talk about a player that made a jump from 2023 as a wide receiver to 2024 as a wide receiver? Look no further than Travis Hunter, bro. Travis Hunter as a corner, I mean not as a corner, sorry, as a wide receiver from 2023 to 2024 is one of the most impressive 1 year jumps I have ever seen as far as I've been scouting players. Like, mind you, we all saw the video. Like, I literally thought he was going to have to choose a position. I promise to God, Travis Hunter could play both wide receiver and corner in the NFL. He can. He cleared the gap. Now, which one he should play if he had to make a choice, I still say corner. I think that he is you know what I'm saying, a potential Hall of Fame corner. I think he could be I saw too. I I could see him being a potential top 8 wide receiver in the league. But when it comes to Travis Hunter, like, yo, his sharpness, his ability to get in and out on cuts and breaks, yo, like, he's obviously a more natural cornerback, but at wide receiver, like, Travis Hunter could really make a substantial impact for the Jaguars. And the Jaguars need another corner. The Jaguars need a wide receiver help with Christian Kirk leaving. So this is a slam dunk pick for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I'm gonna pass it to Cam because I need to check my phone real quick.
Yeah. So, first things first. Getting back to it, we're gonna catch up on the chat real quick. Um, moving on from Eddie, he gonna be Eddie Lacy in 2 years. Nat said that running back from UNC though, he gonna look good in that orange and blue. So you think that the Bears gonna take Hampton at 10?
Depends on when Genty gets drafted.
Hmm. I don't know, but you got the report that we got. There's some teams, Hampton not even they number 2 running back. So that's what I'm
Hey,
intrigued about.
hey, Nat, I don't know if you know me, brother, but on one of my songs that I have coming out soon, I have a Travis Hunter bar. It's not like Kanye, but I do have a Travis Hunter bar coming out soon. So it's pretty good. But yeah, it depends on where Genty goes, bro. I mean, I love Hampton. 10 is a bit rich for me, but I love Hampton. So I still think that Chicago might. I
I think
don't
they're
know.
gonna trade back.
Chicago needs to trade back. They
I
need to,
think I
they need,
think I
they
think
need to
Ryan
continue to
Poles
stack assets.
Poles. Yeah, I
They
think
need they need they need to protect their quarterback.
yeah, he's been
You're not
flirting
in
with
a
the idea
position
of
to
trading back too
take a luxury
much.
pick right now.
Yeah.
Protect your quarterback. Invest in your quarterback. Don't pick luxury.
And then following off of that, Nat hit us with a question saying, "Y'all think Cam Ward has a does Cam Ward have a Jaden Daniels type season? So do we think Cam Ward is gonna be O'Roy?"
No, like I said, he's gonna have his work cut out against him in Tennessee this year. I think the offensive rookie of the year might actually be a running back, depending on their situation. So
Oh wait, hold on. We'll get to that. So after that, Dalen said
the song's not
GB
out
at
yet.
max capacity.
But stay
Yeah,
tuned though. I'll talk more about my music stuff a little later.
they
You know,
they they popped
because
it
Dalen
out.
thinks he can silence me.
Oh shit. Oh wait, hold on. Giants picking.
Oh shit, we got
Ooh,
7 people in here now.
Abdul Carter is officially a New York Giant.
Hold on, Cam. Hey, shout out to all 7 of y'all watching right now. We appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all 7 of y'all watching right now. 7 people watching and we ain't been on this bitch in months is crazy. I ain't even gonna cap. 8! Oh my God!
Yeah,
Hi, how are you guys doing? It's
we
good to see you.
appreciate all of y'all. While Artie look into the chat real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Abdul Carter. So coming into the year, Abdul Carter was he was a guy who definitely had a lot of talent. But when I was looking at consensus mocks, he was not the first edge taken in most of them. It was mainly Pierce, Michael Williams, stuff like that. But this man was literally an inside linebacker, and they literally moved him to edge. And those first couple games, it took a little bit, but once he got it, he was a different beast. He took over. He was unstoppable. And this is a guy who's still learning the position. He's a freak athlete, explosive first step, very instinctive, very rangy, and I think he's gonna do great with Brian Burns, because I don't know if y'all know, there was a trade earlier with Kayvon Thibodeau and the Washington Commanders.
That trade
So
was real.
I'm joking. I don't know if that shit was real.
How
I just wanted to troll.
you
I just wanted to
asshole?
troll. I just
How
wanted
do
to
you
troll.
say that? I'm sitting here like I know that AI ass picture was not real, bro.
I just
Stop
wanted to troll. I just wanted to troll. I just wanted to troll. But
stupid, bro.
but with that being said, that does raise questions though. If this Kayvon Thibodeau, how much longer does he have? Because I feel like he's gonna be on the move.
Hey,
I
look,
feel like
bro.
he will be on the move very, very soon
Like we
if he
said,
hasn't been moved already.
like we said the other night. Look, bro. When these picks do not pan out, they're looking to immediately replace you, bro.
Yeah.
Like you paid Brian Burns, right? You paid Brian Burns. You drafted Thibodeau 2 years ago now. If I'm the Giants, especially with the Eagles just winning a Super Bowl, Washington has a potential uh, franchise quarterback in Jaden Daniels, and Cowboys have Dak Prescott, a comfortable top 10 quarterback in the league. If you want to get back into contention,
Ooh.
you gotta hunt the passer. You gotta
Ooh.
hunt the passer. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that at 4. Catching back up with the chat. Oh shit, it's been a minute. What's good with you, my boy? Long time no see. Appreciate you being here. Who else? Hunter to the Jags. I like. David asked the question. He said, "Still need to know why Pacheco better than Jonathan Taylor." Who said that?
I don't know who said that. Who said that?
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay. Um. Oh, I'm tripping. It's the wrong homie. So my homie, the homie that's in here is actually my dog Track. He said, yeah, the Denver Broncos, the real orange and blue. Yeah, so okay. Omarion Hampton at Denver. All right. At that pick, yeah, I like that pick a lot. That's a good pick.
Where is Denver picking?
I want to say it's like
Y'all see
20.
how down bad I am. I don't even know who. I don't even know the draft order, bro.
I want to say 20. He's picking
Okay,
at 20.
at 20, I'm okay because I mean we know how NFL teams see these players. No NFL team has over 15 first round grades. None of them. So at pick 20, you're essentially picking second round picks anyway at that point. So yeah, 20 is fine for him.
Yeah. And then the homie Jams, my dog Divine. He said, "How well do you think Genty would translate to the league?
I got
Do
that
you
one.
think his?"
I remember that. I got that
Okay, okay,
one.
yeah.
I think Genty, and this is a tough conversation for any of the guys that are watching from the Discord, like our football Discord, not the other Discord. Um, I think Genty throughout this entire process has been put on a pedestal. I don't think he's a bad player. I think he's a great player. But at the same time, at the same time, um, I wonder what it's gonna be like for Ashton Genty at the NFL level. It's not to say that I think he sucks. I think he's great, but you have to look at the level of competition that he was playing against. You have to wonder when you playing against guys every week that are in the Mountain West. I wonder what that looks like. That's all I'll say.
I
That's
mean,
all I'll say.
me personally, I do think that Ashton Jetty is talented enough to make it happen. Um, I know he didn't really have the best sample size when it comes to play when it came to playing against like top tier defenses. Even the Oregon game, Oregon wasn't they weren't known for having a good run defense. So that's why he was able to do what he was able to do with them, right? So granted, what that did help the show was I do think that he is. Some people may not say elite, but I do think he's an elite athlete. I mean, he showed it. He was running right past them boys off of one cut. Like he's a very talented back in my opinion. I get he played Mountain West, and I know he didn't have a good time against Penn State, but Penn State they always hang their hat on normally having a good defense, and not even just a good defense. They always have these freak ass, mutant ass players. I mean, look at Abdul Carter. I mean, it was a inside linebacker, and they moved him out the edge, and now he's the third pick in the draft. Him and Chop Robinson were on the same were on the same team last year.
And don't forget this: they were on the same team, but Abdul Carter was an inside linebacker last year.
Exactly. And in 1 year, he's already surpassed Chop.
Like
And
I'll
Chop was
say
a
it.
first round pick.
You didn't say it. I'll say it. Chop, chop, Abdul, Micah. And the crazy thing is, Abdul is a more refined pass rusher coming out than Micah was. That's what's crazy.
In around
That's
a
why he
year.
went third overall and Micah went 12th. He's a more refined pass rusher.
In around a year. Like that's talent. It's talent. Uh I did see somebody say earlier he got to stay my bad. I saw something that kind of hurt my feelings. Um I did see somebody say that Abdul needs to stay healthy. Absolutely. Abdul definitely did have he definitely was nicked and banged up. Um he definitely does need to stay healthy, but when he is healthy, he's a problem as Roger Goodell is walking out to make the Patriots pick.
And again, we apologize for the lack of emotion with these picks. We just know the picks because we have sources. So we'll just continue to break down the players on
So the
Roger's.
Patriots go ahead and take offensive tackle from LSU, Will Campbell. So damn, that's not much better. What the fuck? But Will Campbell is a very talented offensive tackle.
I was
He's one
gonna
of the
say, don't ask me to talk about a fat ass. Don't ask me to talk about a fat ass. I ain't never talking about no fat ass on a football field.
yeah, Artie doesn't like linemen for whatever reason.
I'm not talking about no fat asses on no football field.
He doesn't like whatever lineman for that reason. But Will Campbell he's played pretty early. Wasn't he playing as like a true freshman or something like that?
Nah, for sure.
Yeah,
Nah,
playing
for
as a
sure.
true freshman in the
That was the
SEC were
guy
like that.
that Will Anderson was bench pressing in 2022. That
Yeah,
was him.
yeah, he did have a rough freshman campaign for sure. Even last year, he had some times where, granted, they're NFL guys, Will Anderson and Jared Verse, but he's still a really good tackle. And I think the New England Patriots going ahead and getting some protection for Drake May
It's,
uh,
it's,
is necessary.
it's a slam dunk. What did
Is
I say
it,
earlier about what Tennessee should do for Cam Ward? When you invest a lot of capital in a quarterback, you have got to protect and fortify your asset. You can't sit here and expect to make $1 million if you don't own a safe. You can't. You've got to protect your asset.
oh God.
Um, as far as any analysis on Will Campbell, I don't got shit for you, but good job protecting Drake May.
From what I was seeing, I know a lot of people are very iffy about his stance because He almost never lines up in a 3-point stance. These are all things that could be fixed.
I want
As
y'all
you
to
can,
know, like, I'm trolling partially. I'm partially trolling. But nah, Will Campbell he's a good player. I think I think I'm more intrigued to see what New England does in the second round because I mean, yeah, you got Stephon Diggs, but you still need to kind
I
of
think it just depends on
shape
what
out
they
that wide
what
receiver
they
room.
have higher, a
Yeah.
certain receiver or a certain corner. So that's what we're gonna see what's gonna win out in that one,
Mhm.
in that regard.
Will Campbell looks like a patriot when you think about it. When you think about a classic Bill Belichick player, he looks like a patriot.
Nah, that boy. I think he for the boy. He be talking his shit. That video where I put shit in that seatbelt. Yeah, like he
Is he
be
crying?
yeah, let my dog cry, bro. He just made $1 billion.
No, no, no. I'm not hating on him. You know, I cry. I'm just saying. I'm like, oh, he's
Punk.
crying.
But yeah, like this shit, like this nigga Will Campbell is gonna be a solid stalwart for Drake May, and it's gonna help out
I
a
ain't gonna
lot.
lie. He does favor a young Joe Thomas. Not saying he's Joe Thomas, but he looks like him.
That boy said I'm gonna fight and die to protect him. That's what I'm saying. My dog Will, that's a guy you want on your team. Like no trolling. Like he really is about that. He really will live and die by protecting his guys. You
Two
gotta
time.
love.
Hey, he was a two-time SEC champion, bro. Not champion. Two-time SEC All Team.
Hey, bro,
First team.
you
Y'all
wanna
see
make
how long it's been since I talk football? I don't even know my shit no more. It's just embarrassing.
you wanna make that money. You gotta strap shit up in that ACC, and he did it.
Yeah.
Catching back up with the chat.
You know what, Dalen? You talking all reckless in the other group chat. Come on camera, bro. Come on camera. I know you at work, but come on camera. You
don't
talking all reckless. You talking all reckless behind closed doors. Come on camera.
don't do our dog like that. You know he gonna be
Nah,
in
bro.
here later.
I got a bone to pick with him anyway.
You know he
He's
be
gonna make that
trolling,
video talking
man.
about him. He's executive director now. Says who? Says who?
Now, the Cleveland Browns have already put their pick in. Um, who do y'all think he's taking? And like, yes, I get that we already know, and you could throw the name in there if you think that you know. But who do you think they're taking at 5?
There's still a lot of talent on the board here. Um, I'd be looking defense here. Abdul Carter's gone. Hunter's gone. So I definitely would be thinking defense here. A lot of good players out there available here defensively still. So I'd be thinking defense. Or maybe they take Genty. You know, they haven't re-signed Nick Chubb, so maybe they take Genty. I don't know.
They take Gentry. I'm alive. Yeah, I think they're gonna be leaning more on the defensive side. I don't think they're gonna take a receiver here at 5. I
Well,
don't
they
see it.
just announced it, so now we can stop bullshitting.
Yeah.
Mason Graham is a Cleveland Brown.
So
So you go from Miles Garrett to now you have Mason Graham on the inside. And if you're Cleveland, you should be very stoked. You're getting one of the top three best players in this draft for sure.
yeah, you're getting Miles Garrett some help, right? After he wanted out, uh, he's gonna have some interior presence to help him. That's something that the Browns have been looking for years now. They haven't really had a consistent guy to bring some defensive pressure with them. Maybe since interior wise, like maybe since Sheldon Richardson. Maybe
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it's been that long.
I
Yeah.
probably say Sheldon Richardson. Yeah. So they desperately needed a companion for Miles Garrett to go up there and get after it. And they got it in Mason Graham. That's a guy who he could absolutely pass rush the ball, but he's also really good in the run game. Really good. He's a very athletic D tackle, extremely athletic. So it hurts that he's going to be coming to my division, but it just goes to show it is what it is sometimes. Like that's the interesting thing about divisional teams drafting because they have to make trade not trades but picks like that for whatever their rivals' strengths are. So, but that he's a very talented guy. He's a some people depending on where you have him at, you can look at this as like a it's gonna sound crazy, but he's looked at as the second guy in this draft. So to get him at 5, that's good value. A lot of people, and you got. Well, I'm about to say yeah, no, 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 yeah, and you got extra picks. Yeah, you got an extra second round pick now, due to the Travis Hunter trade. So I mean, we'll see. Maybe they go ahead and get them a wide receiver in that second round, or maybe depending
Gotta get
on
something. They have nothing at wide receiver right now.
yeah, they need somebody to be outside of Judy. Or maybe they go running back. Or maybe depending on what quarterback is there, they might do that too. But
I was gonna ask you, Cam. I know we're talking about 2025. Do you think the Browns are like a team that definitely? I wouldn't say tanking for him because it's mad early. But do you think that's a team that could possibly look to try to target Drew Allar next year?
I mean, yeah, they need to. I mean, the owner even admitted the trade was bad. He admitted the trade was bad. So what else? What else? What else can you really say about that? Like you gave a guy who didn't play football in a year and a half. You gave him fully guaranteed money, and it hasn't worked out in the slightest. There has never been a point that Deshaun Watson has played for the Cleveland Browns, and you're looking at it like, oh, I think he's figured it out. He's looked terrible. He's looked terrible after the suspension. He looked terrible, and then he's been hurt the last 2 years, season-ending injuries the last 2 years. So you it- you have to just move on at this point. Nobody, nobody, and I mean nobody's gonna take that contract. So what you're probably gonna have to do is you're probably just gonna have to cut him and then eat all that dead cap.
We just got a fire question, Cam. In the chat. Do we think that Tom Brady drafts himself now that he's the Raiders owner?
Mm.
I think I think that Tom Brady has a voice in that room, but you have to remember Tom Brady's also a minority owner. I know hearing white man and minority doesn't really sound that well to all of us majority black people here. But yeah, there's a decision making
I'm
process.
white today.
There's a decision making process. The head coach, Pete Carroll, the GM, whoever the fuck that is, and the ownership.
Oh,
So,
sorry to interrupt you, but Ashton Genty's officially a Las Vegas Raider.
you want to talk about it? You want me to talk about it?
Nah, I'll let you go.
It's so funny that you asked that question and they draft Ashton Genty. Cause what the fuck? Look, man, I'm gonna be blatantly honest. That's the worst pick of the night so far.
Damn it.
It has nothing to do with Ashton Genty as a player. It's just
I mean,
why is he a Raider? But then again,
the run game
it's
was
the
dog
same
shit.
team that drafted Henry Ruggs over CeeDee Lamb. It's the same team that drafted Quentin Farrell fourth overall.
But
Why would
but
you expect the Raiders to do anything else?
but here's all right. I'm gonna defend them actually. The
Please,
old
because
the,
I
their
have
old
nothing.
line wasn't that bad. They just didn't have any contributions from the run game. Granted, they definitely need you know, I mean, granted, it doesn't serve me for them to get a receiver because I have Brock Bowers in fantasy, but they need to get another receiver bad, especially to go along with Geno Smith, unless they got somebody and I forgot because I'm not keeping up with the Raiders. I'm gonna be honest with you. The last thing I remember is they got Geno Smith in that uh in that sign and trade, and that's about it. But as far as that, I don't think it was a bad thing because I think their run game was worse than even the Cowboys' run game.
Hmm.
So I get it. The thing with Genty too is like you're
That's
gonna
the
be worried
thing, though.
about
A
the
running back doesn't
mileage.
solve your run game problems.
It
It doesn't. It that never works. That never works.
yeah, I get it, but I think they just felt like that's the need they wanted to take away. I mean, I had a feeling that was gonna be the pick as soon as they got Smith. So them getting Smith automatically took them out of the quarterback runnings. So
Hmm.
I think they just looked at it as we're gonna do BPA, and I think that Ashton Jetty was the best player they had on their board. So I think that's just how it goes sometimes. They said BPA, screw it, and that's what they did. And now Ashton Genty is a Raider.
Now, to not be a hater, Ashton Genty, like I said earlier, phenomenal player. Um, I'm more interested to see what else they do because you drafted Genty, so now what? You got a lot of holes in this roster. You now have two blue chip prospects and Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty, but your quarterback's Geno Smith. So what are we doing? What's our plan? You're in the AFC West, by the way. So what are you gonna do? You're just gonna win 6 games a year? Is
I mean,
that what you're gonna do?
who are we afraid of? Let me stop trolling. Let me stop trolling. uh, well, they're about to go to commercial, but the Jets have already picked. Will have their pick is in. We'll see what that is when they get back from the break.
Everybody is copying Caleb Williams with that damn screen, bro.
Hey, bro. Some people be setting trends, bro.
We gotta ask another question. Ken, you want to tackle it?
Let me pull it back up. I was getting something ready. So, which
You
top
better.
five impact will have the most impact on it? I mean, shit. I kind of just want to go easy and say Travis because he's legitimately a starter on both sides. Like, already did a podcast with one of our creator friends, JT, and he was talking about how if he went to a team like the Browns, why wouldn't he? He thinks it would serve the best in his interest to like not necessarily not do anything, like just do both each side, but focus on what side that team needs more. And so in the Browns case, they would have needed a wide receiver more than they would have needed a corner at that time because they do have a decently deep room. Granted, he would have saw the field as a corner because unfortunately the Browns' top two guys, while they are good, Newsom and Denzel Ward, you got to hope they survive on a week by week basis. So he would have still played both sides of the ball. Plus, you don't really know the future of Martin Emerson. If they're going to pay him, yeah, I think they haven't paid him yet. I'll double check to make sure. But
Mm-hmm.
with him going to the Jacksonville Jaguars, he is legitimately going to be the opposite corner from Tyson Campbell, and he's going to be the opposite receiver from Brian Thomas Jr. So yeah, he if he does what I think he could do, if he stays healthy, that's the main caveat is can you keep this up at the NFL level? Like Travis Hunter didn't practice in college, not because he was just too good, but he
That's
had to
not true.
rest.
He did practice. He just didn't practice for 3 of the days of the week.
Okay, okay, all right, bet. Cause yeah, the way they was saying they was making it seem like oh he didn't practice at all.
No, that's not true.
Okay,
I'm
that's
a I'm
good.
a well off media video watcher. He
Okay,
practiced.
bet. But as long as his body can hold up, he could do it. I desperately want to see him go both ways because he's just that talented. It's a
Pause.
hard it's a hard thing to say for me because he's a lightweight op unfortunately. But it is what it is, man.
A
Fuck
slick
Collins
op,
Hill.
as y'all say down there. Slick.
Yeah, it's Slick Op. I mean, granted, never lost to them, but Slick Op. You know what I mean? Fuck College Hill.
That's an interesting flex.
Fuck
Be able to
College Hill.
say, huh, I never lost to the Heisman Trophy winner.
Well, he wasn't in school by then. I mean, have we played that nigga? They got fucking fried. But you know,
I like the confidence. I like the confidence.
gotta be honest. But yeah, as far as the Jets from the mock drafts that I've seen, they had a wide range of mocks. I saw Tet, I saw I saw Membu, I saw Tyler Warren a couple times. Like they had a weird range of people that they could have taken. Do you think the Jets go BPA or do you think that they went a different route?
I think the Jets have got to invest in their current franchise quarterback. I say it time and time again. I'm a quarterback scout. When it comes to these quarterbacks, you have to make intelligent decisions. Obviously, building a defense is important. Building guys that can hunt the passer, getting guys that can cover receivers is important. Guys that can fly around, linebackers that can hit. But when you get your quarterback, when you get your guy, you've got to fortify him.
Ooh,
You've got to fortify him. And that's what the New York Jets just did in taking Armand
Membu.
Membu. Armand Membu.
So Armand Membu's another guy. Well, he Loki, he was the main guy. I know some people was trying to say with Will and I didn't understand it, but he's the main guy they were flirting with, kicking him inside. Uh, he's talented. He's a fantastic athlete. He has great feet. His ability is beautiful. He does a very good job of staying keeping people in front of him. He's a juiced up tackle prospect, and he's really good at because he's so athletic. He's really good at dealing with speed rushers. Um, I saw it a couple times when I was watching him go against Donovan. I think it's Donovan Izaraku. I think I could be I might be saying his last name wrong. And there's a couple times, Donovan's a edge prospect who can do both. He can power rush and speed rush. And there was a couple times he tried to go the speed route and it didn't work because that's just how good Membu is as an athlete. And but with that being said, he isn't a power guy, but he has enough power to if he gets his hands on you, he can control you. Now he might struggle at the next level due to the power play, and he may struggle against power or speed to power. But I still think he'll be a really good tackle prospect. Ooh, the Panthers have already picked. Yeah, these picks is flying. They not trolling this year. Okay.
Now this is where the draft starts.
Yeah, Izaraku. Yep. Appreciate it, Dalen.
This is where it starts.
Oh damn. 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 You saw that?
Yeah.
Damn. Damn,
This
Shotty.
is where it starts.
Damn.
This is where the draft starts.
Damn, Shotty. Uh. Okay. I mean, y'all will see when we get to that point. But the Carolina Panthers pick is in. Uh,
Hey man,
I'm
I
gonna
ain't even
let
gonna
you.
lie
I'm gonna
to
let you
you.
talk about Bryce Young,
I ain't even
cause
gonna lie to you. As a North Carolinian, the pick that you're about to see for Carolina is gonna make Carolina fans very happy. That's what I'll say.
I think. But with that being
You said
said,
talking about Bryce Young, right?
yeah, talk about his improvement and
I ain't gonna lie to you,
what
bro.
you've seen after dealing with the, cause you did deal with some slander.
After having a
You,
sit down talk with Ron Wave, after Andy Dalton having to come in and play a couple of games for him, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, Cam. Bryce Young was one of the top 15 quarterbacks in the league last year.
ooh, talk to me.
Bryce Young was phenomenal. Did you see the last game? Any Falcons fans still in the chat? Did you see the last game? He
Damn,
torched y'all. He
damn.
torched y'all. Bryce Young is a classic example of you never write a player off or put a player on after 1 year. My rule of thumb is you gotta do it at least 3 times for me to believe it. I think with the pick that Carolina just made, Carolina, I mean, not Carolina, Bryce Young's gonna have a chance to do it again, and I'll leave it there.
I think in all the mocks I saw, they pretty much. I think I saw one mock where they had Tech go here, but a majority of the mocks I saw, they had an edge rusher going here. Whether it was Stewart or Mike Williams, I'm here to tell you, you take them. I don't think that those are the guys to hang your hat on edge wise, because they're gonna need some time, and y'all taking them this high, you're you're gonna expect a lot of production out of them, and you're gonna be setting them up for failure because those are just guys that it's gonna take them some time to cook. They're gonna need to be coached up. But the Panthers did. They were coming on at the end of the year. Kind of excited to see how they do this season. I'm very interested to see how things go with that.
Very young team, but
Yeah.
have a lot of talent, have a lot of talent. Panthers, Panthers are gonna Panthers are gonna surprise people this year. I'm not saying they're gonna make the playoffs like I did last year, but they should, but they should win a couple more games than they did previous year. You see, all the Carolina brass is high fiving. Panthers
Oh
went 5
man.
and 12 last year. Just so y'all know, because I am still executive director. Motherfuckers thought it was gonna kick me out of my own organization. Um, we are gonna be starting a series called State of the Union, where we're gonna be talking about each team and their success, their failures in the off season via the free agency and the draft. So Panthers are gonna be one that I'm definitely excited to work on with Dalen. So yeah, shout out to the Panthers, and I can't wait to see their draft pick in uniform because he's a good one and he's a very much needed player.
The Panthers had a pretty decent offseason with retaining guys. I know they didn't have much cap space to work with, but they re-signed J.C. Horn. Go Spurs. They re-signed J.C. Horn uh, to a 4 year, $100 million deal. Chuba Hubbard had a pretty good season this past season, and I'm looking to see how he's gonna build onto that. Hopefully, what's his name? The running back out of Texas. Hopefully, he comes back healthy. I know he retore his ACL, but hopefully he comes back healthy because I think him and Hubbard will be a nice duo in the running back room. And as Roger Goodell walks out for this Panthers pick,
The pick is out, so we can say it.
okay, yeah, I'm a little
It's Ted
behind then.
it's Ted McMillan. Ted McMillan, the wide receiver from Arizona. He is a Carolina Panther, and as a Cowboy fan, it hurts a little bit for me. I want Ted McMillan on my team, but Carolina, you got the only wide receiver with wide receiver one upside in this entire draft. That's what you have now for Bryce Young. You have a guy that can separate on his own, that can win 50-50 balls. The only guy, the only guy really in this draft
Let me see
to
something.
really do Travis Hunter dirty. I mean, there is
Actually, Elik Ayelmanar as well.
but in all seriousness, man, Ted McMillan, great pick for Carolina. Probably the pick that could potentially change their franchise. So shout out to Carolina and shout out to Ted McMillan. He's going to be catching passes from Bryce Young.
Oh yeah. I mean, I saw that Kyle Williams rep. I mean, ooh,
Whoa!
okay,
Whoa!
okay. Wait, no, that means it strengthens the chance of no, no. I don't want him in my division. No,
Let me pour my juice real quick. I'll be.
it's crazy too. Cause side note, if y'all want to know something about Artie, I don't think I've ever heard him hate a quarterback more than Noah Fafita. Um,
Oh
uh,
yeah, I didn't even finish my Ted McMillan breakdown. Damn. Yeah, nah, Noah Fafita sucks, bro. You Noah Fafita, I just want you to know if I ever see you in the scouting world or in the rap world, I just want you to know you fucking suck.
damn,
You're terrible. You're
damn,
terrible. You ruined my Ted McMillan eval. You ruined it.
damn,
You ruined it.
damn,
You can't even throw a ball 50 yards, bro.
damn. Not to read my lips, you're ruining it. Not that.
His name Noah FIFA, but he really should be paying FIFA. His name Noah FIFA, but he really should be playing FIFA.
God, you're a sick nigga. You're a sick nigga.
Is he really a senor? Is he really a senorita? Nah, let me stop. Shout out Ted McMillan though.
You are
Shout
a
out
sick
Ted
nigga.
McMillan. That boy going to Carolina. 6'4", 219.
The New Orleans Saints.
Do we, can we be honest? Do we really care about this pick? Do we really care about this pick? New Orleans, what nice things does New Orleans deserve? Because every time it comes to it, they continue to kick quarterback down the can.
Well, it all started when they wanted to hold on to Drew Brees for 17 extra years. It all started then, and they just haven't really learned from it. And they're literally still paying for their sins from the 2018-2019 season. So think about that. We are in the year of our Lord 2025, and they're still paying for the sins that they've done financially now because they kept kicking the can. Yeah, surprise, surprise. Taysom Hill having like $70 million in void years wasn't a good idea. Oh, when that shit came out, I was shocked. I'm like, there's no way they did that. So, with that being said, I don't think they're taking quarterback. Uh,
Shout out to all four people rocking with us right now. We appreciate y'all
of course, always grateful for our viewers.
for sure.
Uh, I don't know what they take right here. I mean, the thing I kept seeing in mocks for Edge, and
They're
again,
so weird.
it was Edges who literally, like, granted, in the past they would have taken, but it's like it's Edges where you wouldn't have got no production.
Reach,
Yeah, you would
reach,
have got no production, pal. Like,
reach. Didn't they just switch their scheme too?
I think they did.
Because Brandon Staley's over there now.
Yeah, Big Staley, Big Bro Staley type shit. But yeah,
They're announcing the
uh,
pick right now.
well, yeah, you way ahead of me. I'm watching on NFL Network.
I am too. Kelvin Banks Jr., tackle from Texas, is a New Orleans Saint.
Now, I know for the people in there who are Georgia fans, they're gonna bring up, well, the entire Texas offensive line got their ass kicked by Jalen Walker and Michael Williams. Look, guys, one bad game isn't isn't gonna end everything for you. Kevin Banks is still a really talented offensive tackle prospect. I mean, as you can see, he just went 10th. So, with that being said, Kelvin Banks he's a big, tall, physical run blocker. He helped lead the charge up front of a very powerful run game for UT. He also possesses the athletic ability to keep up with any speed rusher on the next level. So very athletic. Uh, his feet can get worked on. because not every prospect is perfect. His feet is a little wonky, he gets undisciplined, and I personally think he projects better as an inside, aka guard, and he can get a little impatient with his hands on an island, so he might shoot. Nigga, don't piss me off. That's rude. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Don't fucking piss me off. All right, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna finish this eval. I'm gonna finish this eval real quick. Um, but yeah, he'll shoot his hands early, and sometimes you shoot your hands early, you'll get punished. Uh, but and he got injured a lot this past season, so hopefully he can stay healthy. But he's a very talented guard because I think he'll probably kick in the guard. But hey, in a pinch, if somebody gets hurt because he knows how to play the tackle position, hey, Rook, go ahead and kick back outside. So he's one of those guys with position versatility who you look forward to. So I do think this is a good pick for the New Orleans Saints. As far as who the fuck is going to be their quarterback, I don't fucking know. That's the question we're all waiting for at this point. Oh my god. I can't believe they're actually doing that.
All right, we're gonna spoil this pick. The Chicago Bears took Colston Loveland. Well, the reason why I'm laughing, Colston Loveland's a good player. It's just Harold Fannin, not Harold Fannin. Tyler Warren's better. Tyler Warren is so much better. That is such a reach. Jesus, that's such a reach.
Also, one of the mocks have come true. Hmm.
Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh man, this draft is heating up, y'all. This draft is heating up. This draft is heating up.
This is
Man, hey, look, we were reacting at this point. We're reacting. We're reacting at this point. This draft is heating up, y'all. This draft's heating. This draft's getting crazy. This draft is getting crazy, chat. This draft is getting crazy, chat.
oh god, this shit finna have me excited to eat my ribs later. And they doing all this talking. I'm gonna need y'all to announce the pick. Word. Oh, I was about to say word. Oh my gosh, yeah, they announcing the fuck out this pick.
Hey, tell Mikey to get off the fucking pod, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. If I go cut on HBO Max, I bet you I'm gonna see him there.
Bro, he's reacting right now. He talking about he mad because the Panthers got Ted McMillan. Bruh, hush.
Bro, don't he do this every year? Like,
Yes, I promise to God.
oh my gosh, they still didn't announce the pick. They were just doing that just to talk about the schedule release.
That's hilarious.
That just pissed me off. Let me restart my stream on this NFL app real quick. Oh my god, this whole shit just froze. Jeez. Shit. If the
Man,
NFL app keep messing up like
I'm
this,
just waiting on Dalen to text it, bro.
if the NFL app keep messing up like this, I'm a fucker. Actually, let's see what they got on HBO Max. Who they got on their? I want to see who they got on their panel real quick. I'm just curious.
We happy that all 5 of y'all that's watching right now is locked in with us. The Bears, like I said, they're picking Loveland. Um, so we're just waiting to see who San Francisco and then I or my Dallas Cowboys pick.
All right, let's look at this Bleacher Report draft. Living my life like it's golden, golden.
Moody, I don't know if Moody's in the chat. Moody is such a hater, bro. Moody talking about some. Moody talking about some. Whatchamacallit is our playmaker Turpin.
Yeah, I'm looking at Michael Parsons right now. I knew it. I knew it. He's on the Bleacher Report when I just knew it.
I told you, bro.
I'm gonna keep it on here because I don't know why the whatchamacallit one keep freezing.
Nah, you straight, bro. Like I said, Colson Loveland was not a bad player. It's just a reach.
At 10, yeah, I would have
Yeah,
definitely
you
rather
had a
them just.
better tight end that you could have took.
I would have rather them just trade back. The
Yeah, if you're
one
gonna
the
take a
one
tight end,
time
you could
Ryan
have took
Poles
Warren.
doesn't do the Ryan Poles thing.
So they're comparing him to Tyler Eifert. Kind of like that
Oh,
call.
Darius Slay is there. Oh, okay. So Darius Slay. Who was that? Is that Matt Miller?
Cowboys pick still isn't in.
Oh no. Oh no. What does that mean, Dalen? No. What does that mean?
What's good, JT?
What's good, JT? You still a op though, but what's good?
Well, Shador's not getting picked at 12. I tell you that, JT. Shador's not getting picked at 12. I tell you that.
Nah, Dalen sick. Nah, my shit is so behind. Is the 49ers still on the clock for you, or did they already picked?
Nah, their pick is in, bro.
Oh yeah, nah, that HBO Max one is far. Hold on, I'm finna cut this bitch off and restart it. It was doing good at first, and then it just.
Steelers winning the Super Bowl. Hold on now. All right, bro. We JT,
Sound like how
you
Cowboys
are a
fans
dog, you
used
are
to
a homie,
sound.
but nah, bro. Let's be realistic now. You tell Cowboys fans be realistic. Be realistic now. Be realistic.
It is going to the Super Bowl. Okay, all right. I love the optimism.
Yeah. I think Shador Sanders is a fit in Pittsburgh. Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely. You gotta remember, Shador Sanders is a quarterback that's thrived in chaos as a college quarterback.
Yeah, the Steelers
You don't
online will
have
be the
too
best
many
O
college
line he's
quarterbacks that
played
have
for.
that can say have thrived in chaos
And the Steelers online will be the best O line he's played for in the last 4 years. So that's the good
with
thing.
ease. With ease.
They invested 3 picks in their offensive line last year. So
You also have DK Metcalf and half of George Pickens because the other half is a listening NBA youngboy. So,
oh god, flat.
brother, y'all need to draft Shador because if y'all don't, bro, I'm going to roast y'all to the abyss. Okay.
If we pass Shador, I will crash out. Ridiculous. He said, "Oh my god!" Oh, bro, even my partner who's a tight end, even he just texted. He's like, "Colson at 10 is insane."
No, for real. That's wild, bro.
and he a tight end. He love tight ends, and he's like, "Nah, pause. Yeah,
Nah,
pause."
I mean, and again, it's not that Colston Loveland's not a good player, y'all. It's just an insane reach, and we talked about it pre-show. Like, there's gonna be a lot of reaches in this draft because this class just isn't that
Oh, the
appealing
NFL that
talent
baby's
wise.
unloading. Uh, I know, damn. That's why I had to pause. I'm like, wait, pause.
Dalen, join the screen, nigga, damn.
I guess I'm on Bleacher Report for the time being. Yuck.
That damn app.
Okay, the pick has finally been announced. So with the 11th pick, well, I finally see it. With the 11th pick, the San Francisco 49ers get some edge help. They take Michael Williams. Now this is high, but it's not because Michael isn't talented. I actually did like Michael's tape. Um, I mean, this is a guy who was playing as a freshman on the stack D line, on a stack Georgia defense. He's very talented. Um, it's just that unfortunately, in the in the progression that you expected out of him, he hasn't really progressed. Now, granted, um, I think Chris Kasarik is still with the San Francisco 49ers. Chris Kasarik is one of the best defensive line coaches in the entire NFL. So I think Chris Kasarik can absolutely get what he can actually get Michael Williams right. So that's why I'm not necessarily mad about this. And then obviously, excuse me, Nick Bosa is going to be there to coach him up along the way too.
Hmm.
But Michael Williams is a very high upside player because, like I already alluded to earlier, he doesn't really have a rush plan. He kind of just wins off of athleticism. And I know he missed a lot of games this past year, but Michael Williams is uber talented in my opinion. So I think that Chris Kasarik can rein him in and get him to be exactly what he wants him to be. And I actually like the pick. I think it's a good pick. So I'm glad to see him go at 11 than other guys I was seeing mocked to go 11. He was like the main. It was like the most chalk pick was Michael Williams from mocks. And a lot of mocks I saw it go that way. Oh my God! Still, it still hasn't come out. Ain't no way. He said no spoiling. The pot calling the kettle black. Hmm.
It's my chat, bitch. Fuck you
Oh
talking
wow.
about?
God
That's wild.
damn. What are they doing? Oh God, they do gotta be dramatic. Nah, bro. This is crazy. The HBO Max interviewing they interviewing Travis right now.
Oh, okay, cool. What's up, bro? What's up?
They talk about fishing. Oh. Well, everybody's gonna cry and complain in that other Discord. So I can't wait to see it. Oh, I get to see Micah's reaction live too. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I'll take
Now,
that.
Artie, granted, you do know who the pick is, but with that being said, how about let's not even just do this. Let's talk a little bit about what you want to see from the Dallas Cowboys this upcoming season.
I want to see them win. I
Well,
want to see
yeah,
them
of
win.
course.
I want to see them continue to build towards the future. Um, we have our stars. We just need to continue to add add talent, and yeah, I think we did that with this pick.
Let me see. Let me see who Michael wants. I ain't gonna lie. When Michael Parsons lean his forehead down, it looks like he about to come on home soon. Yeah, it look like he finna go home soon.
Michael, Michael, Michael Gelkin is back. Oh shit! Oh man, I can't look at the chat right now.
Oh yeah, nah, they are they already going. Shout out to the 7 viewers we have in chat. We appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all
Yeah,
taking y'all time to
shout out to the
tap out with
bro.
us,
I don't
tap
know
in
who's
with us.
watching this video
Jesus.
right now, but I just want to say thank y'all for
Pause.
tapping in with us. We ain't done a video in 2025, and all 7 of y'all right now is tapping in with us, listening to us talk about football. Man, it's a blessing. We're so grateful to have y'all. We love y'all, much love. I didn't throw up a gang sign. I promise. Much love, much love.
But I did, nigga. Oh, let me stop. All right, so it is official. I want to see Micah's reaction. Hold on.
Tyler Booker is a Dallas Cowboy, the interior
Then
offensive
he don't
lineman
know what to say. He don't know what to
from
say.
Alabama.
Yeah,
Now,
Micah don't know what to say.
I remember a certain draft about 11 years ago now where we took a guard or a lineman, and everybody was just like, Tyler Booker is a good player.
Yeah, I got his report right here actually.
Tyler Booker is a good player.
So the report on Tyler Booker is he's a big, strong interior guy. He's incredibly big. He's not really all about athletics. He's power. He's great power, right? He's gonna project as a guard. Has experience at tackle, but he's more likely to be doing his dirty work at guard. He has very powerful hands. He can stop anybody in their tracks. Uh, he literally stunned people at the point of attack. Uh, Even though I didn't say he's not the best athlete, he can get up to that second level and work his way up. So he knows how to do just enough to get to where he needs to get to that second level. But the problem is he's very grabby and he got penalized a lot for that. He's more of a vertical athlete than side to side. So you know, I I guess you could say, are y'all gonna run a zone running scheme? Artie?
That
Clearly
zone
not.
shit's dead, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Clearly not. If that's what y'all taking,
That
it,
zone shit's dead,
he's
bro.
not good at
Listen, bro.
space. He's only
I
good at
understand
going
that
vert.
my compadres in the chat are crying right now. I love this pick. I love this pick. I love this pick. Obviously, I prefer a wide receiver, but I love this pick. This is the first team All SEC player. He's got experience at guard, and he played a game at tackle. So I love this pick. Shout out Tyler Booker, man. Shout out Tyler Booker. This is a good pick.
Miami is on the clock. I wonder what route did they go? Did they take a corner since they're still trying to trade Jalen Ramsey? Do they go offensive line because they desperately need it? And I don't know if you guys noticed, we're clearly in an offensive line run. So,
Mm-hmm. Might as well get your guy when you can, right?
so yeah, if he's there at 13, you might as well snag him
Let
because
me hear what Tyler Booker had to say real quick.
they don't have the best run game. I mean, I don't get why y'all are mad in the chat when
Tyler Guyton was a miss, by the way.
I don't get why they're mad in the chat when y'all saw the coaching staff that they were assembling. Yeah, I saw that they were going to be they're going to lean a lot on the run game. Clearly, y'all trying to restore that feeling, man. It is what it is. Um, we'll see. Obviously, in 3 years, how this turns out. But I don't think it's a bad pick. You obviously want to solidify your own line. You want to protect the money. Dak is the money. Now, I just need the Cowboys to get. They come out this draft, which I think they will. They come out this draft with two quality running backs. If I'm a Cowboys fan, I mean, yeah, you got some stuff you want to address on defense. But if I'm a Cowboys fan, I would be pretty excited for the offense on the offensive side of the ball. They have a concise run plan. I mean, not run plan, but offensive game plan in general. So you might as well just say, hey, I know what I want. I know what I'm gonna get. Let me go ahead and get Tyler Booker. So I don't think this is a bad pick.
Sorry, y'all. I'm going off of my chat right now.
Shit, even Micah liked the pick. I mean, in a draft where you're seeing guys take a tight end 10, I, I don't think taking Tyler Booker at this is bad. I don't think it's bad at all. So
When, when,
honestly, don't care what's being said
when.
because I know how good Booker is. This pick with Tyler Smith is Booker would be good. It's just underwhelming. I'm trying not to open up that Discord, but I might have to.
Yeah, I mean they're crying. Like just so
I,
y'all
I'm
know,
seeing I'm
Cowboys
seeing it on the
Cowboys
bottom
fans are
right.
crying in our group chat. But listen, this is a great pick. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand why they are hating. But I mean, I guess Cowboys fans are unfathomable, unclear, unsatisfiable. Cannot be satisfied. Got tongue
Nobody to
tied.
move. Nobody get hurt. Now we're in a bind, corner and wide receiver wise. Oh,
Ooh.
what the fuck? I mean, oh, but what the fuck, bro? Oh my God, Artie, we have a caller. Before you say anything, Clips, we are on stream, but let us know how you feel about that Coastal Loveland pick, big bro.
I knew it was you, Clamps. I knew it was you. Hey, Clamps, I told you it was gonna get you back on another stream, fuck nigga. I told you.
Yeah, good. Clem say he already said he told you he was gonna get you back on another stream. I said already told you he told you he was gonna get you back on the because we streaming right now. He said he's gonna get you back on there. We saw you typing it in chat.
I am inevitable,
You
nigga.
said what? Oh, so that was track. I was right. That was
Oh,
track.
it was track.
Yeah, he ain't get on here yet. But yeah, I sent you the link if you wanna look at the stream and talk shit with us in the chat. I'm just looking in the other Discord while Artie's compatriots who are Cowboys fans cry right now. So
Yeah, they crying like hoes, bro.
um
Oh no, they're starting to show the Shador cam. Oh
yeah.
no, they're starting to show the Shador cam. Oh no.
Ah man, you're gonna make me want to click back on the NFL now, bro. If they're showing the Shador Kim. All right, the pick has officially been announced for the Miami Dolphins. They take Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle out of Michigan, 13. Uh, wow, I mean, Michigan had two top 15 defensive tackles. You don't really see that often. That just goes to show how talented of a team they are. Granted, I didn't unfortunately get to catch many Michigan games, so I can't really speak to him. But Miami is really focused on that run game. I mean not run game, but focused on getting that defense right. I mean, I'm assuming they have a plan for later in the draft when it comes to picking up other positions like corner and offensive line, which are very big glaring needs for them. But they're
Mm-hmm.
getting a very talented guy to Kenneth Grant. He's been a guy who I've seen routinely mocked in the top 15. So I, they're clearly building up on the trenches. I mean, Jalen Phillips hopefully comes back from his injury. Chubb should be back. Robinson had a campaign.
The Indy pick. Well, it's Tyler, tight end from.
Penn State. Yeah. So with that time,
Honestly, why the fuck are we drafting another fucking tight end? We need a fucking O line. But I tell you, bro, they proceed to fuck time. The front office is crack. I kid you not.
First.
you the stream ever.
I mean, like fucking true.
Oh God, bro. The shit. Whenever you get a chance, just hop in the chat, uh, and just chop it up with. I'm reading chat. And I'm answering all questions.
Damn, we got 9 people in
I'm
here. Damn, y'all is
Alright.
fucking with us
But yeah,
tonight.
I'm gonna definitely hit you up when I get off, or you can call in if you see some other shit. But yeah, I'm gonna hit you back, my boy. Oh fuck. All right, Tyler Warren. A lot of people viewed him as the best tight end. He had a damn good season this past season with Drew Alar. He dead ass took over games. Like he was he's a very nice get for the Indianapolis Colts because they've been in a tight end drought for a while, and I just had a
Mm-hmm.
feely they were going to do that. It was either going to be him or Loveland. Obviously, Loveland, went number 10. So you might as well take. I mean, and plus we don't know how it goes on their board. They could have had Warren as their best tight end. They could have had Loveland as their best tight end. We
That's
won't
the
know.
thing, y'all. We don't know how the NFL sees these players. We really don't. Unfortunately, we really don't. So, but I think Tyler Warren is a really good fit in Indy. He fits what Indy wants to do. Um, question for you though, Cam. What's going on? Excuse me, with Anthony Richardson. I know I have my thoughts and my opinions, but I want to hear like, what do you think about Anthony Richardson's outlook as a pro quarterback right now?
So I think what a oh they Beach Report gave Tyler Warren's comp as Jeremy Shockey. Okay. So I think the thing with Anthony Richardson is obviously you knew when you took Anthony Richardson at what was it 4? You knew when you took Anthony Richardson he was gonna be a project, right? Obviously, though, that first year he showed us that little glimpse of talent. Like, okay, he's figured it out, and then he was done for the rest of the year. Unfortunately, it was like week 4. Obviously, he comes back. He still had a lot of excitement going off of what he was doing beforehand, but his mechanics just never materialized. I did see a report that he is working with the same guy who Josh Allen worked with for his mechanics. So who knows? Maybe he come. I'm not gonna say get the Josh Allen type season, but maybe he comes back and he has a really good bounce back season. because yeah, he got benched as well this past season. So I'm hoping he gets it right because yeah, if he fails, then he's gonna get benched. Uh, the GM is probably gonna lose his job. The head coach is definitely gonna lose his job. So they're giving him the thing with Anthony Richardson. He has no excuse. Alec Pierce had a pretty good year. Michael Pittman has been a very underrated receiver for a large stretch of his career. They have a slot threat in Josh Downs, and now you take a tight end with your 15th pick, who is a very uber tight end and can give you a lot of production. Do I think he's going to give you Brock Bowers production rookie season? No, because there are other weapons. You don't need that from him. So obviously, when it comes to that, you're just going to be hoping that this is what Anthony Richardson needs to get everything on track. And I hope he can get on track. And he's working with Josh Allen's trainer, so hopefully he starts to show some improvement. I think he will. Um, I'm not going to be able to go into what I'm projected record wise. I would like to wait until the draft is fully done, and then we'll get to that on our on our series that we have coming up. But I do think that they're making it to where Anthony Richardson has no excuse. So it's either you put up or shut up. So we will
Got the
see this year.
Falcons on the clock right now.
The Atlanta Falcons is picking.
What do you think? What are you thinking for Atlanta here, bro?
So off the top, they definitely need an edge. They definitely need a wide receiver.
Check Discord.
Check Discord. What happened?
Oh,
Oh,
Burner, Burner,
oh,
Burner.
oh, oh,
Oh wow.
oh. Oh shit. But but yeah, they desperately needed a pass rush. They couldn't.
Jams, tell us who you want, Jams.
Yeah, James, if you're still in here, tell us who you think. He said, "Oh boy, here we go, bro. Don't be too nervous, big bro. You got this." But clearly y'all need edge help. Y'all traded what was it a fourth for Matt Judon. He did absolutely nothing for you. Got nothing out of that. So might as well just start fresh. But y'all also need an outside corner for AJ Terrell. So I don't know. We'll see. When it came to mocks that I saw this whole draft time, I mainly saw Jahad Campbell. This is like the Jahad Campbell range I've been seeing.
I think he said
Uh,
he wants Walter Nolan or Walker.
oh, he wants Jalen Walker.
Jalen Walker. Oh, okay,
I mean,
Jalen Walker.
Jalen Walker would definitely fit in really well with that offense. I do think that coming in, he could give you great production. Um, and then obviously Jalen Walker can play out. I mean, not outside. He can play like just off ball backer as well. Granted, I think if you're taking him this high, you're gonna obviously be
Hey,
mainly
you know what
having
I
him focus
realized,
on edge. What's up?
bro? We passed on Will Johnson, bro.
Yeah, I passed on Will Johnson. Yeah, those medicals got to be terrible. Those medicals have to be terrible because y'all love Michigan defensive backs. So yeah, his medicals got to be bad.
Not for sure.
Oh, he said so. So for his edge pick is Walker and his corner pick is Will Johnson.
We'll see.
That's
Hey, we haven't had a pure corner get drafted yet in this draft. No
yeah,
Barron, no Johnson. So we'll see.
yeah. I think
Atlanta's still talking, man.
yeah. I think if y'all get, I know a lot of people are scared of Will Johnson's medicals right now. But let's say y'all didn't get Will Johnson, y'all go Barron. I think Barron would be a great pick for y'all too. Granted, I know a lot of people project him more as a safety than a corner. But I'm sure he can. I'm sure he could hop right in and do his work in the slot. I think he'll be fine. So I see where you're going with that because they do need a corner desperately. Um, Yeah, if I'm the Falcons this year, I am focusing. I mean, what they took? I think they took three D tackles last year. And they took Dorless, Aurora, and Zion Logue. And then they took well, Dorless is one of those guys. He has flexibility. He can rush edge and he can rush inside. He's very versatile. But I think that obviously Braylon tries to play last year either. He tore his ACL in camp. But I think definitely in y'all first two rounds, I think the Falcons need to go corner and edge. I think that is the biggest thing that y'all need, bar none. Um, as far as edges go, I mean, I don't know if he's gonna go here. Uh, obviously not named Jalen Walker. I think Mike Green would be good for y'all. I really like Mike Green. Again, I don't know if he's gonna go here because I know he has some stuff he's trying to fight against off the field wise. But if y'all go edge, as long as you're not taking Shamar Stewart, y'all should be in good shape. Because if
I'm
y'all
finna
take
eat the rest of these crusty ass wings.
'cause if y'all take Shamar Stewart, I don't. I'm gonna feel bad for you. Cause
Y'all forgive me for eating.
yeah, I'm gonna feel bad for you. They take Shamar Stewart. Yeah, the Falcons are taking their sweet time.
Facts.
Sheesh.
The pick is finally in.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you, Jams, aka my dog Divine, but I think you'll be very delighted with this pick.
Yep, you will be. I just
Yeah,
checked.
I think you'll be very delighted with this pick. Y'all got help at a position y'all clearly needed it in. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you hear it first before I give a breakdown on them. All right. So with the 15th pick, Jalen Walker is going to be an Atlanta Falcon.
Yup.
Uh, Jalen Walker had a very very good season this past season. He came through with a lot of production. I mean that Georgia game, he was wrecking. I mean not Georgia, Texas game. That Texas game, he was wrecking things. Like the one thing about Georgia, their defense is going to be full of zombies and a bunch of athletes,
Hmm.
and he fits it right in with that. He's a guy who was playing off ball, but they realized he could rush the passer, and he gave them stupid production. Granted, if y'all go let him rush, I think y'all should let him rush wide. Don't do no don't do no four eyes and stuff with him. Let him do his thing because I think he can give you instant production. I do think he's that talented. Comp wise, they're comparing him to Shaq Barrett. Interesting.
I don't
Um,
like that comp.
huh?
I don't like that comp. Hey,
I mean,
Jam, I just texted another
let me.
Falcons fan. He actually didn't like the pick. I was actually shocked.
Who do you want? Let me type him. I want to. I'm
Let
gonna
me
type
let
him
me
in the
let
mock
me text him
draftable.
back and see who he wanted.
I'm gonna type him in the mock draftable, and I'm gonna. Excuse me. I'm gonna see who they give me. I mean, he has a frame that works. It's very common in the NFL. But the problem is they got him listed as just a regular linebacker. Um, and they're comparing him to guys that I don't think I'd rather not necessarily throw that comp at him. But you know, one of the few times I can hear a Falcons fan be happy. I mean, after last year, y'all had a low bar to attain. So I'm glad they did it a lot better because
He want a
everybody was
Donovan,
shocked.
bro.
Everybody was shocked when that shit happened last year. Everybody.
You heard me?
Huh?
He want a Donovan. My friend.
You know what? I understand that. Donovan is really good as well. Um, yeah, I get where he's coming from. Yeah, Donovan's really good. He is really good. But either way, I think they would. I think both of them will work out either way. Uh, if they had went to um to the Falcons, um, my only thing I can think of is why he might not like Walker is some people don't like tweeners. Uh, you know, and Donovan does have more production than Jalen Walker did have this past season. I think Donovan was second in all of NCAA with I think he had 16 and a half. Because I know Mike Green led the entire country in sacks.
It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no. Sorry, I listened to that song today.
No, my bad. I was looking at Cam Ward's talking with Micah Parsons right now.
They are going to war in Discord, bro. That shit's funny.
I don't think I ever seen my boy this hot. That boy pissed. My boy pissed. Uh, the Arizona Cardinals. Now this is an
Very, very interesting.
interesting. What way do you think they should lean towards? Obviously, their offseason was obviously the big one was paying Josh Sweat. They paid him a lot of money. But they re-signed Trey McBride not too long ago. He's their de facto. I know he's a tight end, but he's their de facto wide receiver too. You can even argue wide receiver one until Marvin gets. I mean, Marvin had a good rookie season. But you could argue he's wide receiver one for them because they use him a lot. He is a very athletic and talented tight end. If you're the Arizona Cardinals, what way do you think they go? You think they go ahead and take Barron, or do you think they do something on the offensive side of the ball and go ahead and grab another receiver, like maybe a Luther
I think
Burden
you could see Golden going off here.
or Golden?
I
Okay.
think you could see Golden going here. I can see it for sure.
I stepped out for a minute, but what's going on with Sanders? I'm gonna be honest with you, Jams. He he's not highly rated by a lot of teams. There's a particular team that we found out. Uh, I'm gonna say there's a particular team we found out. Cam Ward, Shador, Jalen Milrow. None of them were their quarterback ones. Their quarterback one was actually Jackson Dart. I'm not gonna say what team that was,
Hmm.
but teams viewing him very wild with the ranges. So I don't know what's really causing the free fall. I don't know if it's because of the. Oh yeah, I forgot. I saw the pick, and the pick is officially in with the Arizona Cardinals. They take Walter Nolan.
Ooh.
So Walter Nolan is a guy who has had a lot of he's had a lot of people sing his praises, right? So Walter Nolan is a lengthy, long arm D tackle. Um, he's a guy who came into college like I forgot how much he weighed. He was big though. I think it was like 300 some pounds. He dropped like 25 pounds because he wanted to be twitchier and faster. And I think he stayed relatively at the size he's wanted to be. So he's a lengthy D tackle with long arms, and he could punch and keep blockers off him. He's very good at stack and shedding. He's very, very, very explosive. Coming from the inside. Uh, he has experience rushing off the edge, so if you want to play around and move him around, he could do that just fine. And 25. uh, he's athletic enough to be a great stunt guy. Oh, they compared him to Javon Hargrave. Okay, he's a very good stunt guy, which is not surprising when you're that athletic. But sometimes he gets a little too high and they end up on the ground. He can get lost in coverage. Not coverage, but he can get lost and get out of sorts on a play. And sometimes he needs to slow down and find his way towards the ball, like retrace his steps. Sometimes you give up your rush lanes. It can be very bad. I witnessed that a lot earlier today. Well, watching some edges give up a lot of rush lanes.
Yeah.
Two in particular who they probably will go on the back end of the first round, and I'll get to that when they do get there. But he's a very talented guy. I mean, I've even heard people give him a Chris Jones ceiling. They think his ceiling is Chris Jones. Now Chris Jones is
Oh wow.
damn good. So
Yeah.
if the Cardinals actually get that type of player out of Walter Nolan, I think that's a damn good pick. I don't mind the pick at all. Just me talking. I don't mind the pick. It's gonna be very fun and interesting to see how that goes though for that defense. Hopefully he galvanizes them. Obviously, like I said, they got Josh Sweat earlier. I think they still have what's his name, the first round pick from a couple years ago from Tulsa. Um, but I know they still have him. I think he's an edge rusher now because he was like the last one to get drafted during that stretch of the Cardinals drafting a whole bunch of athletic inside linebackers and deciding not knowing where they want to put him. Like it started with Deion Buchanan, then Isaiah Simmons, and then I'm mad I can't remember his name. Xavier Collins, that's his name. Xavier Collins. And he's still trying to find his like actual real role. So that shouldn't be something Nolan should have to worry about. I think he'll come on the field and give you instant production. He is a very talented player, and I think he'll be a solid rookie this upcoming season.
Yeah, man. We're halfway through night one of the NFL draft, day one, 2025. We appreciate everybody that's come in and gave us a looker. Appreciate everybody that'll come in later. Watch this on the replay. Um, how do you feel so far about the draft?
Oh, they did it! Bro, I knew it. That was the only place he. I'm not gonna say who it is yet, but the only place that he could have went is either that pick or fucking or Green Bay. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. But yeah, you know me. I love laughing at my ops misery. So the if you're a Bengals fan, this is gonna be a very interesting pick for you. Um, if you keep up with their draft history, this pick is not going to be surprising in the slightest. I mean, uh,
Yeah, yeah. What the fuck?
they should have just took what's his name, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's nasty. Dog.
And then
That's
when I even
that's
yeah,
yo. Yeah, to answer your question from earlier, bro. Um, what's going on with Shador is basically Shador Sanders is hated. They genuinely hate that man around the NFL. Um, they genuinely hate that man. They're now starting to show the cameras. They're watching him. They're watching him um, more intently now because more picks are flying off the board. Um, but I do think he's gonna hear his name called by Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh will probably pick Shador Sanders for sure tonight with the way the board's falling.
I would hate that because I do think Shador is actually a talented quarterback. I wouldn't really want him in my division, but
What you mean, bro? You easily be able to sack him.
I mean, if their O line stays as hurt as they did last year, you're damn right. But I don't want to see teams in my division get better. What's wrong with you?
I'm crying, bro.
The nerve, the nerve
You're
of
a
it.
mitigated goal.
Oof. Now, the Cincinnati Bengals. Let me try to get NFL to load back up. Oh nah, the pick is already in. I could go ahead and say it now. The Bengals took Shamar Stewart. So Shamar Stewart is one of the biggest enigmas of this fucking draft. Nobody knows what he's gonna play. Uh, what I alluded to earlier is the only people I saw doing this are the Bengals because they have a guy in Miles Murphy who had a similar profile to him, who they haven't unlocked. So they haven't unlocked anything from him yet either. But I knew they were the only people who I could have seen taking that risk without having him sit. So now, granted, like I said, he's a physical marvel. Pause. Like he's 6'5", he's 270, and he ran a 4.4. The pro player comp is Marcus Davenport. Oh my God. They gave him Marcus Davenport. That's not good. That's not good.
Yeah, that's pretty wild, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
But I dead ass don't know how to. I didn't like Shamar Stewart was a guy I dead ass didn't know how to project. I know he had a lot of hurries, but I didn't really see anything I was really impressed with. I knew he's one of those guys where I knew he was gonna go in the first round. Like my grade would have been a second or third, just off of he's incredibly raw. But obviously, depending on the coaching staff, because this is with every player, he can definitely he can definitely turn into a formidable pass rusher. I mean, if they do keep Trey Hendrickson and they figure it out, then yeah, it'll be fine. But he's gonna be playing a 4-eye role more than likely, or five tech. So
Do you think this pick has anything to do with the looming Trey Hendrickson trade rumors?
I mean, yeah, clearly, but again, in my opinion, I would take a dude like Mike Green, Donovan, James Pierce, even Princely. Like, I think those are guys who could give you more production first year than Shamar Stewart can. Granted, I know some of those guys don't necessarily fit the Bengals scheme. That's why I'm not really shocked that they did this. Um,
This nigga only has 4.5 sacks for his
his
entire
entire
career.
career, yes, he has no production. I think I saw something where it says like his profile has never worked. I think the only nigga who had like a similar profile to him that worked is Gary, and it took 2 years for Gary to get going. That's why I was saying the only people I could have seen do this are the Bengals because they have somebody in Miles Murphy, and the fucking Packers because they have Rayshawn Gary. Granted, they need to figure out how to get some more production out of Lucas Van Ness, but I don't know. I mean, as far as the Bengals go, oh, I love the pick. I love it. Man, the Bengals really gonna have to score 60 points a game. Uh oh. Uh oh. I think it's time. Go ahead and check that phone, Artie. I think it's time. I think it's time. I think we in business. Uh, Jams, don't worry, Cam. Mike Tomlin is still the head coach. You'll be fine. I forgot. He does not like Mike Tomlin. He thinks Mike Tomlin is overrated. And you know what? I can understand where he's coming from. I can absolutely understand where he's coming from with that. Man. Not too much of my dog, Mike Tomlin, man. Everybody want to play for Mike Tomlin. Oh my God. He's still going. He's mad as fuck.
Dalen, where do you want it? Do you pause? Do
Hey,
you want it
yo.
on Discord or do you want it in your messages? That's what's got me confused right now.
You cheeky
Seattle,
bastard.
Seattle, Seattle, Seattle. Pick is on the way.
Oh,
We have
it's
been live
official.
for 2 hours, bro. This shit's wild.
Hey, man. You know, the NFL app is just
Ooh.
fucked. Yeah. Yeah, them boys said we going versatility, baby.
You know they can't see that, right? You know they
No.
can't see that, right?
All right.
They know what's going on, bro.
While we assess this beef, while our compatriot Dalen has joined us, the Seattle Seahawks pick has been announced, and it was Gray Zabel, possibly one of the most versatile offensive linemen in the draft, if not the most. How do you feel about the Gray Zabel pick for Seattle, Dalen?
Yeah, how you feel?
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you good.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Bet.
Bitch ass nigga.
So, first off, don't be coming on my shit promoting your music ever again. I'm gonna smack the dog shit out of you. You do that ever again. Secondly, Gray Zabel. I mean, he's your typical. Well, obviously, he played in North Dakota. North Dakota or North Dakota State. My bad. Excuse me. I gotta preface it because North Dakota State be winning shit. Overall, they had a good run game. A lot of it due to Gray Zabel. Gray Zabel's got a lot of good athletic ability. He's a little, on the shorter length side. So it's a little surprising. It could be actually they announced him as a guard, so it looks like he's going to slide inside the guard. So that was exactly my concern. Can he play tackle? Because he does lack a little bit of that length. But he was announced as a guard. So there we go. There we go. My question's been answered.
Oh man. So, uh, I know you're just not joining us, Dalen, but we're on the 19th pick currently. So 19 picks in. Uh, what picks do you like the best, and what picks do you hate?
Um, Definitely my favorite pick is definitely Armand Membu to the Jets. I
Mm.
love Armand Membu in this whole process, and him just being able to literally like overtake everybody. Definitely my least favorite pick. I apologize to my father. My father might be on suicide watch, but the Bears to Colt the Bears getting Colton
Bro,
Loveland,
that pick
brother.
makes no sense, bro.
I,
Bro,
I, I know.
Tyler Warren is right there in your face.
This pick screams they're desperate to, or Ben Johnson's desperate to try to find another Sam Laporta. It just feels desperate.
Now, mind you, he's a good player. Like when I say I genuinely, yo, I genuinely like Colston Loveland, but my God,
Absolutely, Loveland's
Oh,
a fine
the
player.
comments pop up on here now. Oh, that's fire.
yeah,
It
because this is
it
my shit.
it
I
just
can do
popped
shit
up.
like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. It's really not your shit. But go crazy. Your chain got snatched.
Um,
My chain is on. It's looking mighty nice, if I can say.
It's all right. Come tomorrow. That should be snatched. Don't worry about it.
Hey man,
Sleep with one eye open.
you really trying to make me become a rapper for real before my album come out next week?
Sleep with one eye open.
You want me to have the most clout possible for my album next week?
I'm
I
gonna be
mean,
right
I've
back
been
You
on
come
telling you.
YouTube real
you
quick.
come touch this chain and see what happened to you.
I've been telling you.
Come touch this chain and see what happened to you. You are going to go on the news.
I've been telling you, brother. I've been telling you what you need to blow up.
You can have this damn chain. I'll buy you one. Shit, you my dog, bro.
Type shit.
All right, the pick is in for Tampa Bay. Um,
I
Dalen,
do
who are you
not
picking here
see.
for Tampa? I mean,
I don't
obviously, a
see
lot of people just
anything,
last
but
year's playoff team.
honestly, you know who I'm thinking. I'm thinking Jahad Campbell. I'm thinking Jahad Campbell could definitely be the pick here. They need somebody to replace Levante David. Levante David's a fantastic player, but brother, he's like
Yeah,
35, 30.
yeah,
He's so old,
he's
but he's
maxed
been
out.
good for so he's been so good. He literally outplayed his replacement. His replacement was in Philly, sitting on the bench. Like, brother, he's been fantastic.
You
But
can't ask for a better career for a linebacker.
no, really, and he's still
Longevity wise.
severely underrated. Still severely
Yes,
underrated.
absolutely.
So, but you need to find a running make. I think Jahad Campbell right here would make a lot of sense.
100%, 100%. Got Denver after that. Then we got potentially where Shador Sanders goes.
I ultimately think Shador would go there, or Maybe the Giants feel a little more foggy. They leap and they trade back up into the back end and try to go snag Shador. I don't know.
I ain't gonna
We'll
cap
see.
to you. Getting Abdul Carter and Shador Sanders is
Ooh, okay. Bucks pick is here.
hey, we don't care no more. You can say it.
It is Emeka Egbuka, wide receiver, Ohio State.
Oh,
They loading up on weapons for Baker.
oh,
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
oh wow.
That's an interesting one, especially given the fact that, well, I mean, granted, the Commanders did trade for Debo, but I would have
Is
loved to see
that
Emeka Egbuka
Gilly
as a
the
Commander.
Kid? What the fuck? Why is Gilly the Kid at Shador's party?
Why
What
wouldn't
the
he be
fuck?
there?
Why wouldn't he be?
Why wouldn't he
I think
be?
they've been posted up there all season. No troll shit.
They have.
Nah, so the party's actually in Dallas. So they popped up on them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They've been popping up on them all year in Colorado.
No,
So
I
that's why I'm not
know.
shocked.
I'm just surprised he's at the party. So the team that averaged 30 points a game adds another wide receiver. Wow. I'll wait till the pick is official to start talking about Abuka, but I mean, it's
So does
very
that mean
interesting.
that they have no plans on re-signing Chris Godwin this offseason? Oh wait, no, they already re-signed him. I'm
I said
tripping.
they already re-signed him,
Nah,
He
he's
took a pay
still
so
cut.
cool,
I
I
but
forgot
mean,
he
they
took
just
a
gotta.
pay cut.
he just gives you another player to replace him down the line though. Because Mecca Abuka, you would imagine, is gonna be your slot of the future.
I mean, yeah, you would imagine he's gonna be Chris Godwin.
Yeah, literally, he's probably Chris Godwin. Like, no funny shit. He dead ass Chris Godwin. That's
Damn,
hilarious.
nobody was buying Matthew Golden's 4.2940.
I mean, understandable because Golden more operates in burst than he does with straight line speed or any type of speed in general. He's just more bursty. But you can't, well, you can technically train to run a fast 40, but I don't think that 4.29 is a full lie. Maybe he was off the adrenaline, maybe he's off something, but look, I don't think that 4.29 is a lie.
Yerky
I
man,
think
Yerky man.
hey, it might have been off the Yerkes. You never know.
But yeah, go ahead and tell us about Emeka Ibuka, Artie.
Mecca Abuka,
I say I already been a big fan of Big Buka
he
for
was
2 years now.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
I've been scouting him since 2023.
yep.
Just about, yeah.
This is a
That boy
young
Brian
man who,
Hartline, a beast.
Nah,
man,
dead ass. Right.
they keep putting out predictive wide receivers, right? Now, Mecca Abuka's a good player, man. Stands about 6'1". Um,
Is his hairline
you
slanted in that
saw
picture?
him. You saw him in 2024 take on a different role. Played 2 years, with Marvin Harrison Jr. This year, he wasn't the lead guy, but he was, guy by committee.
He's the reliable
You get what I'm
guy.
saying? And he had a pretty good showing. I think what Ibuka can do day one for you is be that reliable third down chain mover. I think he can do that for Tampa Bay. They already have one in Chris Godwin, but he's not like a vertical threat. He doesn't have blazing speed, but he can be a reliable, third option and chain mover that can continue to help the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, stay steady on the offensive front.
I mean, yeah, man. I mean that. I mean they already had a pretty decent trio, obviously with Godwin Evans, and even McMillan. He performed pretty well.
Oh
But
my
obviously, I know
god.
Godwin.
I just
I
forgot
know
they did take him. They took him third.
McMillan was a third round pick. I mean, granted, I know Godwin's probably going to be coming back from his ankle injury. I think he broke his ankle, something like that. Broke his ankle, fractured ankle,
Yeah,
something.
he
Basically,
he
something
fractured it
snapped.
against us, yeah.
Yep, yep. So, I mean, I know he'll be. So now you really have no reason to rush Godwin back. I mean,
Yep.
you got yourself. You got Evans still, obviously, Mister 1,000 yards. You got a young buck that can literally play his position, and you got yourself a speed threat with Millen. I like that. I like it a lot.
Yeah, bro. The air raid is back. I'm joking, it never left.
I said it never left. Now,
Never
granted, I mean, obviously, I know Tampa has a new play caller since Cohen left to Jacksonville, so that'll be a little interesting to see. But I assume it's going to be a lot more, pass heavy because Cohen was more run heavy, run eccentric.
Hmm
Make a
Got
deal
two
for their
good
running
rocking out
backs.
ones right now, but honestly, we all just chilling, bro. You see, I don't even got my suit on this year. We just really just vibing, just chilling.
I've been seeing y'all boys been definitely holding it down.
Been
Like I said,
trying.
y'all will definitely see more of me come day two. Y'all will see actually pretty much all of me day two. Should be.
Hey, whoa! I don't know about all of you now.
Yeah, hey,
And
all of
getting
me
naked,
except
and getting
all of.
naked, dang.
Hey,
Because
hey, if
how you
Matthew
moving,
Golden, if
how you
Matthew
moving,
Golden, if Matthew
how
Golden
you
magically
moving was like
falls,
that 12.
if
So
if Matthew Golden magically falls to 44, I will be naked. I
we're
So
will.
getting banned. If
is this
that's the
pick
case, we're getting
Omarion
banned.
Hampton or what?
I, Amari Hampton or what? Nah.
Yes, sir. Look at me, 5'8" ass nigga.
It's so good to be
You
back,
said
y'all.
5'8". You have
I
to
missed
squat
y'all.
down to
I
get
missed
showed
y'all
to the
boys for
camera.
real.
Cap.
I missed y'all boys for real.
Oh man.
Like I ain't been
Let's see
talking to
what
y'all
we
niggas
got.
every day.
Shit crazy.
That's so funny. Well, I miss doing this with y'all because it's like obviously we love football, but more importantly, like we love this. Like we love being able to talk it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we can't have this happen again next year, yo. We gotta be on our shit.
Hey, bro. We will be great. We will.
Oh Jesus Christ. Y'all's chat is motherfucking falling apart. It ain't my chat, cause, you know.
I just bust
If you're
on
the
my
Broncos
AP.
and you don't
Perfect
go
timing.
Omarion Hampton, where do you go, Dalen?
You said what?
If you're the Broncos and you don't go Omarion Hampton, where do you go?
Let's see. I'll tell you where you don't go. You don't go DB. I mean, you
Absolutely
could.
not.
Yeah, you don't go DB. I would say the trenches are pretty much wiped out. You really don't want to go trenches. Probably receiver. I mean, I would think Matthew Golden here, Golden, or because I mean that's kind of what they needed. They don't have another real life weapon
What
outside
about if they
of.
grabbed another edge?
Dear God, no! Please, please. Like, I don't think there's any. What's the other? I mean, what other edges is really worthy of a? No. It's got to be Golden. It's got to be Golden for me. Golden. I can understand Hampton. I'd rather not, but I understand Hampton. I think it's got to be Golden. Golden or Burden, and really the only two players I think.
Oh, Micah
Yep.
talking to Abdul Carter right now.
Mike is talking to Abdul.
Yeah, right now.
Telling me to get to see him 2 times a year
That's a
and get
lot
some
of
Delta
family
ass.
energy right there.
Shit, Abdul the one who's gonna be hurt, bro. Nigga gonna play.
Oh,
That's a lot of feminine
Oh
energy right
wow.
there, man.
they went Jade.
Oh, so he gonna play safety.
They went Jade. Wow. Yeah, he gonna play safety. Oh, I love that.
Well,
I
it's
fucking
time to see.
love
It's
that.
time to see if JT's gonna cry or not.
Yo, I still, brother, first off, fuck all that. I'm talking about my number 8 player on the board, Jade Barron. Jade Barron. Bro, first off, he did a good job playing outside corner this year, but obviously his better tape, in my opinion, was him playing that nickel safety hybrid role. He's very similar to Javon Holland in that case. Tackles really well. I think he actually covers tight ends really, really well. I think he covers tight ends a little bit better than he does slot players, but I, dog, I don't know what Denver is doing, but they are building the fucking orange blanket. You're not throwing nothing on Denver.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing
Jay
flying.
Barron is
Ain't
the
nothing flying in Denver. Ain't nothing flying in
The no
Denver.
fly
That's
zone is
crazy.
back, baby.
well. Let's see if the Shador Sanders train stops. Oh
Shit,
yeah,
I
we just
hope
announced
so.
your pick, bro. You're getting Jade Barron, cornerback from Texas.
Great pick too. Great
Is
fucking
Trent
pick.
back in here? Oh yeah, he is. Hey, Trap, you gonna like this pick, man?
Yeah, he's good, bro. He's good.
Oh,
Are they
oh,
doing?
oh, JT, I'm sorry. It's not. It's not. It's not Shador.
Is it dark
Are
time?
they? Wait, they
It's not.
passed? Are you for real?
I think so. The sources are saying that they passed. I think they passed.
This is a fucking travesty. Is he really not going to be a first round pick?
Maybe, maybe not. We don't know yet. We don't know. We'll see.
Bro, I'm getting mad now, bro. This shit's fucking crazy.
Collusion! Collusion!
You're a nasty nigga. You're nasty. You are so nasty.
They did a McCollum, another dude with Shador.
Nah, you're a filthy nigga. You're filthy. You are absolutely disgusting.
But yeah, Dalen. Uh, talk about Jade Barron, man. Talk about Jade Barron and what he brings to Denver.
I mean, Jade Barron, man. I mean, he could play corner. He could play safety. He could play nickel. He's literally a versatile utility belt. He can do anything and everything you need him to do. I absolutely love Jade Barron. I would have been fine if my Cowboys took Jade Barron at 12. But I fully believe he's more of a nickel safety player than he is a corner. But he thrives in those zone concepts, and that's a lot of what Denver runs. I mean, all in all, that's a great pick by Denver. It's a great pick. I just think it's overkill. It's very much overkill. Like Denver already had one of the best pass defenses in football, and now I mean, you add to it, so it doesn't hurt to sharpen iron. But I feel like they have bigger needs on the roster.
You think this is them not really trusting Moss like that, or you think they just want to sure it up, sure it up?
I don't think it has anything to do with Moss. I think it's just more they just want to shore it up because I don't think they didn't have a very good nickel player. Moss can also play nickel if they really want him to. I mean, it's kind of they're kind of filled with a bunch of utility players. Shit, they want they can move Moss to safety. They can move Moss to safety. I would rather move Barron to safety and let him be that safety nickel hybrid player.
Still on the clock, man.
Hey, like I said, it ain't we not busting down our fucking watches. We not busting down the APs, bro. That's what the sources say.
So this isn't perfect timing. That's fucked up, bro.
This is not perfect timing. We do not have those baguettes around my neck, and we do not stay shining.
Okay, I have a fun question. Who is the best rapper from
Ooh, they took DT. I'll let y'all boys figure out who it is, but they took a DT.
Tyleek?
Harmon?
Nope. Harmon. Ding ding ding.
Okay. Not that they didn't text the door. Who do you think is the best rapper from the Sanders boys?
Definitely Shador. Definitely
I'm with
Shador.
Shador.
Shallow is ass, bro.
So Harmon must be the
You
Ward
think he's
replacement.
better?
I mean,
You think he's
Hayward
better than
replacement.
Junior?
I forgot I did hear Junior. I would say Shador's better than Junior. I would say Shador's better than Junior.
I actually agree with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say Junior definitely second, but Shallow, I think Shallow's just bad at everything. Bad at football, bad at being safety.
Bro, when I
bad
I wish you could play it on stream. Bro, when I first heard his music, I was like, that does not sound like him.
Terrible.
Then I realized, bro, heavy auto tone.
Heavy ass auto tune.
This is crazy for real. Wow, they really passed on Shador, bro.
But all right, fellas, y'all hold it down. Y'all have fun. Again, I'm watching and talking shit. And I will see y'all fellas tomorrow. And y'all will all see me tomorrow.
Appreciate y'all, Black Scout. We love you, bro.
Catch you later, my boy.
They really passed on Shador, bro. That's crazy. That's actually wild, bro. That's actually wild.
I love watching Darius
Hey,
Slay and Micah Parsons act like they know what the fuck is going
uh,
on. They
hold up,
don't.
hold up,
They
hold up.
clearly don't.
What did you say? Cole is a SoundCloud rapper with clout. All right, man.
They
Look,
treat
man.
Shador Sanders
Look,
like
it's not
Geno
it's not the
Smith.
night. It's not the night. It's not the night for that. It's not the night for that. Not the night for that. Look, I'm in football mode right now. I'm cooling. Don't bring me out of character now. Don't bring me out of character.
Our boy Hayden. Oh damn. The Steelers don't got a second either. Damn. I just bust down my AP every time.
That
I mean,
is
maybe the Browns
so.
get him if he falls out the first. Maybe the Browns get him tomorrow.
Mm, 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 mm. This is actually sad, bro.
I mean, we knew it was gonna happen. We knew it was either gonna be Milrow, then Shador. It's both.
But it's just so unfair because he doesn't deserve it. Like he's actually like Jalen Milrow, right? I could see him. You know what I'm saying? Not
Sanders
getting
to the
drafted early.
CFL is crazy, Jam.
What? Did I just read that right? I gotta go take a
No,
piss after that. I'm sorry, I can't. That's
no,
crazy.
don't do him like that, man. Fuck. Oh, they compare him to Leonard Williams. Okay. 83 inch wingspan. Sheesh. I just bust down my AP. All right.
Perfect time, man.
What the fuck is happening?
All right, Cam. Let's have some fun, bro.
What's the word?
Who is your least favorite celebrity and why?
Damn. Just put me on the spot here. There's a lot of corny people on this earth. I just gotta figure out which corny person I don't like the
You can
most.
say a sports person. You could say a media person. You could say a music person.
Sports.
Hmm.
Hmm. Joe Burrow. Nah, I can't hate that hard. Joe cool. He just a op. He a cool op though. I'm about to say I haven't really I don't really I haven't had a sports op I hated in a while since like Eli Apple. Eli Apple used to piss me off, but
While you're stumbling, I'll go. Media is Stephen A. Smith.
oh media I could give you media Jason Whitlock.
Why? He's already Republican.
Either him or Will Kane. It's not even about them being Republicans. They just do corny shit, bro.
Hey, bro. He's one to pipe on Joy Taylor like the rest of us, bro.
Nah, bro. He stayed away. He chose.
You said what?
He stayed away, nigga. He stayed away. Yeah,
He
yeah. Don't
didn't
play
want
him.
to. At
Nah,
least his manhood didn't want to.
he stayed away. You tripping? He stayed away.
I ain't
Respect
never
it.
heard a man talk about breasts like that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you know they love boobs back in the day.
He
Oh, it's
said
trying to
Jalen
say T
Mills.
book. I was trying to figure out what this. Oh yeah, nah, he might be right. He might. Well, I can't claim that out, but yeah, Jalen Mills definitely is his biggest op. Cause it's just like, look, right? This nigga Micah is yelling. He's yelling. Um, the jam said Janae Naira Wary. Who's that? I don't know who that is. He said Jason Whitlock and Mark Wahlberg.
I ain't gonna cap, bro.
He said
I don't
Mark
know
Wahlberg.
what girl's government name you just put in the chat, but I hope that you find peace in getting over her, cause that's crazy.
I, I don't know who that is. This is special hatred. I gotta
Cam.
respect it.
He said the whole name.
This is special hatred, bro.
I don't know my ops middle names. I'm just saying.
Middle name is crazy. Yeah, this is special hatred. James,
Motherfucker made
who
me
is the
drop my
first
shit.
person? Now, entertainer. Uh, entertainer. Does Burden make it to 44?
Damn, Will Johnson. What a fall from grace, Will Johnson. Oh, I gotta finish my people I don't like. I don't like Stephen A. Smith. You know who I'm gonna say, Cam, for music.
Who?
You know who?
Hey, bro.
You're king, bro.
That nigga don't even be bothering you, bro. Damn, the Chargers got a lot of picks. God damn. Nigga hating on young boy when Kid Boo exists. Crazy.
You said music, media.
The entertainer.
Oh my God. That's Sexy Red's real name?
My nigga said I couldn't even. Nigga said I couldn't even give her the dignity of saying the full name. I didn't want to summon her presence.
I'm sorry, bro. How do you know Sexy Red's government name? That's insane. How do you know her government? I mean, obviously you can look it up. But that's crazy.
He didn't want to summon her, bro. I respect it. Damn. I'm really blanking right now. The athlete, just cause I'm bored, Asante Samuel Sr. Like, bro, we get it. You were good. Like, nobody said you asked. But it's like, damn. Why you want to go to war with everybody, bro? It's not worth it. Then I gotta pick an entertainer. What entertain? Oh, I ain't gonna lie. That girl who played Snow White, she's very annoying. I think it's
All right,
something.
Cam.
I think it's something Ziegler, like Rachel Ziegler, the girl who played Snow White. Very annoying.
I got another one for you, Cam.
He said Aaron Rodgers. That's a fair one.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, especially if you would have said it.
Um, what is the most overrated Air Jordan sneaker?
Overrated. I'm not a big threes guy.
Wow, me
I don't.
too.
Yeah, I don't really like threes. I don't hate ones. I just don't think I look right in ones. So that's why I don't mind ones. But yeah,
You,
threes.
I have a pair of ones. You're not missing. I won't say you're not missing anything, but I feel like everybody can.
Oh, Omarion Hampton is a Los Angeles Charger. Hayden is T. Hey, shout out to our running back slash D tackle scout Hayden, because he is happy. Yep. There he go. Love the pick. Yep. I knew it. I knew if the Steelers ain't take him or the Broncos ain't take him, the Chargers. He not making it to the second round.
Amarion Hampton is a back that
People sleep on fours. I feel like fours are. Damn, I feel like fours are hella popular though.
I don't I don't care for fours. Um, understand the appeal, but I don't care for fours. But I think the most overrated is threes though.
Yeah, my boy Jam say he don't fuck with the ones.
Hmm.
Yeah, he say he ain't fucking with the ones for real. He got his comp is Joe Mixon. Mario Hampton that's a
I really like Amarion Hampton to the Chargers, man.
yeah with Greg Roman. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fire.
That's a really good makeup pick for last year.
Yeah, that shit gonna be fire. 'Cause, I knew they weren't gonna do no they weren't gonna take no Luther Burden.
uh, the Green Bay Packers.
Ones are so 50-50. Yeah, they definitely are.
I mean, it depends on how you lace them for real though.
All right, so these aren't Jordans, but I really don't fuck with them. I do not like dunks. Yeah, I don't like dunks like at all.
Hold on now.
I know you got some, but I've never liked dunks.
I got three pair of dunks.
Yeah, I've never liked dunks. There's
Why
not a
don't you
single
like
pair.
dunks?
I don't. I've never looked at a pair of dunks and was like, I need those.
I mean, I get that,
They're just
but
not for me.
I look at dunks like forces. You wear them every day. They're not like high maintenance shoes. Like you don't have to worry about the gums becoming pissy yellow. Like the dunks is just, in my opinion, the easiest sneaker to rock.
I think, you know what you. So what you said kind of is probably why I don't like it. Cause like I like ones, right? Like for Air Forces. I think what it is too is motherfuckers let their dunks get so dirty. The same way how motherfuckers be letting their forces get so dirty. And it just pisses me off. And I think that's why I do it.
Yeah, Dalen said in our chat something about panda dunks. Now,
Oh my god,
I
pandas are
have
everywhere.
I have a bar coming up on my album next week where I make a reference to panda dunks. Like,
Man, you could not escape pandas at a certain point. It was crazy. Like dead ass 10,
and you know
whatever
what's
function you
crazy?
walked into, 10 people had on
The
pandas.
girls that wear panda dunks, it be the ones that will make your night.
I'm already knowing. They following the
You'll make your
trend.
night. But the problem is they all got them on.
Najee Harris and Omarion Hampton. Ooh, that's gonna be some tough niggas to tackle. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's pretty lovely right there.
And they're both and
I ain't
the
gonna
funny
lie
thing
to
is
you.
they're both big and they're
Out of
good in the
all the
run game.
picks, I think Omari and Hampton might be like a top three, like fit scheme wise. I really like that pick,
Yeah,
man.
for them, absolutely. And like I said, he's good in the run game. Najee's actually not run game, pass game. Najee's actually good is decent in the pass game too. That's why I'm like, that's hella interesting. The
Pass break.
Packers. Let me go on X and see if I can see who they taking.
Shamar Stewart, LOL. That man looks pregnant in his pictures, bro.
Oh yeah, that one insider he was lying. He was saying that he said that Membu was supposed to go to the Raiders. He wants kids out.
Micah Parsons, man, with his new hairline.
No.
Yeah, he got a new hairline, bro.
The corner's still kind of light. He need to go. He need to go tap in with Secret. I'm about to tap.
He got a new hairline, but his beard is fucked.
I'm about to tap in with Secret. He need to tap in with Secret.
Yo, his beard is fucked. I'm still for the most part. I'm still there. Still there. I mean, my shit is definitely widening out. But see, I got a nice little corner pocket.
Once I tap into that Secret, I think I'll be fine.
I still got a nice little corner
you
pocket.
can fill it out a little bit more. The Green Bay Packers, what the fuck do they do here? Well, I did talk to a Green Bay Packer earlier. He did say he would like to get a receiver. He wanted Ibuka. Obviously, Ibuka is off the board. So I'm gonna text him now, actually, and ask who he wants
Oh,
now.
there you go, Tex.
Nephew.
Again, shout out to all 4 people watching right now. We are cooling. We're chilling. We appreciate y'all being here. Y'all leave in the comments if y'all can leave a comment. How y'all feel about the draft so far? What was your favorite pick? What was the pick that had you scratching your head? I know for sure for me, it's definitely Colston Loveland to not Minnesota, to Chicago. I just don't understand that pick. My favorite pick is definitely Travis Hunter to the Jags. I think that is the perfect.
I think ain't his daddy from Florida?
Huh?
I said, ain't he originally from Florida too?
I think so.
Oh yeah, that boy back in Florida. Oh my God. Well, RIP to Christian Watson. My dog Jam said Genty to the Raiders confuses me. Yeah, it confused Artie too. Wow.
Yeah,
So
I wasn't a big
RIP
fan.
to Christian Watson. The pick for the Green Bay Packers is gonna be Christian Watson. I kid. Matthew Golden.
Matthew Golden comes off the board to Green Bay. Green Bay gets another wide receiver. Let me text my producer real quick, actually.
You a Green Bay fan?
Yeah.
Why these niggas such a weird fit? Nah, man, they like stretching the field.
What the fuck is Sean talking about, bro?
Killing myself. I gotta watch a horde of the Packers. I'm crying. 029.
Yeah, man. Matthew Golden is gonna be a Green Bay Packer. Got Minnesota on the clocks right now. Damn, my TV just froze. Damn.
Who next? Minnesota?
Yeah,
You think
Minnesota
Starks goes
next.
here?
Hmm?
You think Starks goes here?
I think Stars goes to you.
You think he gonna make it to us?
I think Stars goes to you. I've been consistent on that though.
So you think they go? You think they try to go Nick? Or do you think they do
I think they go
Jahad Campbell?
online. I think they go online.
Ursa?
Connerly.
Oh, Connerly. Yeah, I forgot about Connerly. Yeah, Dalen said.
I can see
Nick or
Jihad
Starks.
Campbell though. I can see Jihad Campbell. It's about time for him to come on the board. Yeah, Dalen thinks it starts or your guy from South Carolina too. I'll be RB though. I gotta use the bathroom.
I don't know why. I don't see us. Even if Nick is there, I don't see us taking Nick. I could dead ass see us like waiting. Oh, oh, so they did take Conley. Reed and Golden is interesting. I'm a Jaden Reed and Golden. Oh no, I thought he was saying that's who went. I was like, oh shit. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Oh, okay. I about to say, Jams, my dog Divine. How them playoff games been today? Obviously, I have not watched.
It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
Grew up on 8 ball at MJG. All that ice on me, no snow. Why couldn't they pick Burden, man? This nigga Clemson. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's Green Bay. Like
He has a horrible feeling that Philly gets Will Johnson. I'm crying. I think they take either. Well, no, they wouldn't take Green. I think they would take if Pierce is there and he somehow makes it past Detroit. I think they take Pierce. I just don't know if Pierce makes it past Detroit.
that junk crazy. That man called him Brandon Cooks. I see why we didn't draft him now. Isn't that crazy how he's got like crazy hands and adjustments? Oh
I
gosh,
gotta
did he
stop.
take the mic?
I gotta stop doing that because I will fuck around and shut this whole PC off on accident.
Oh wow, he took the mic. He took the mic and said something.
Donovan Jackson to Minnesota. Oh my gosh, Burden Burden got the bond allegations too.
Yeah, they should be still in the refrigerator.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh wow, the Clippers beating the Nuggets right now. Too bad we're not talking about fake sports.
I mean that last game was good. That first game they played, not first game, second game. That second game was good. Wait, yeah, no, this is third game. So yeah, the second game. The Houston Texans. Do the Houston Texans stop the burden fall? Question mark.
Huh?
Did the Houston Texans stop the fall of Luther Burden? Question mark.
No.
You think they do Connerly?
Hmm?
You think they do Connerly?
They might take a receiver. I don't think it'll be I don't think it'll be Burton.
Who
Might take a
who else
receiver.
who else is left? I must be forgetting somebody.
Higgins, Jaden Royals. A
I
little
don't
early.
think
A
I
little
don't
early.
think they're taking Royals at this pick.
I think they would have.
Higgins Higgins
I think
could
they would
sneak
have
into the
preferred.
back
I think they
end.
would have preferred Golden.
Probably. I mean Higgins definitely could sneak in the back end first.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of teams like Higgins. I like Higgins a lot.
Oh, the Giants have traded in for the 25th pick. Oh no. No.
What happened?
Yeah, Jans told me. So the Giants have traded for the 25th pick.
Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go.
And Jam said Knicks Pistons was good. Who won that Knicks Pistons game?
Giants
Or
have won
Memphis
the
is actually
draft.
playing well.
The New York Giants have won the draft. Let's
You
go.
better stop, nigga. They're just gonna take Jackson Dart. What you gonna do? They take Jackson Dart. We're coming up soon. We're coming up soon. Who's calling my phone? Who's calling
Who's
my
calling my?
phone? I wonder if we trade back.
Man, if you're a Giants fan right now, you need to be smiling from ear to ear.
You saw what David put in the chat.
Wow. The New York Giants have traded up to the 25th pick. Houston trades back to the first pick in the second round. And, ladies and gentlemen, I firmly believe that Shedeur Sanders is going to get drafted right here. Shedeur Sanders is not get drafted right here. This stream will end. I'm not going to wreck any more picks. I'm going to hit the stop button.
Whoa. Why I gotta be a part of this? What my nigga Ari say? Damn, Ari ain't say nothing yet. They gave up the 34th, the 99th, and the 3rd next year? Damn.
Just wow. Did they think that? No
I mean,
fucking way.
why are you.
No fucking way.
Alright, so, sorry to get a suspension. Remember what I alluded to earlier about teams having Jackson Dart as quarterback number 1?
Yeah, so
The
that's gonna
Giants.
wrap it. That's gonna wrap it
Nah,
for day
don't
one
cut
of
it. Nah, don't cut it, bro. Don't cut it. Don't cut it. We were told this. We already knew this. That's why I was like, you think it's gonna be Shador? No, he's not QB1. Say goodbye
this.
to that.
Oh, 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 God.
He said never.
Jackson Dart is a New York Giant. I don't have anything good to say right now. Maybe we can talk about it tomorrow. But yeah,
Nah,
New
don't do
York
that,
Giants.
bro.
Well,
Don't do that, bro. Give my
nah,
dog
nah, we're
give him
not
the
doing that,
scatter
bro.
report, man. Don't do that, man.
Nah, we're not doing it, man. That's a terrible
Bro,
pick.
but here's the thing. You knew
Nah, bro.
though. You
Nah,
knew.
we gotta keep it
You
funky, bro. That's a
you
terrible
knew
pick.
though. You knew though. That's the point. You
We gotta
knew.
keep it funky, bro. That's a terrible pick. That's horrible. That's awful. That's awful. That's disgusting. You draft Abdul Carter and Jackson fucking Dart.
Oh God, bro, you will talk about Jackson Dart on live stream right? Yeah. Hey, bro, my nigga Brian Dayball really like that nigga, man. That boy Maris said, nigga, you are not putting up that fucking AP in MetLife Stadium. Nick. So, oh man,
I cannot believe this, bro. This is
he
crazy.
he told you.
Nah, bro. This is stupid.
Hey, bro, Cleveland, this is for you. Unless Sean McVay says fuck it. Unless Sean McVay says fuck it, it goes full sentence and fuck it. Give me Shador.
This is terrible,
Let's
bro.
find out. Does
This is terrible. I mean, this is freaking awful, bro.
hey, I saw niggas saying that Tyler should be. Oh, the Saints are on the phone. Please do the right thing. Nah, brother, they're getting Mike Green. They are getting Mike Green. Microphone.
Oh my god.
That is crazy. No. No. Who are they getting? Jams. You might wanna lock in Jams.
Let me go text my boy real quick.
You might wanna lock in Jams. We got some news for you, pal. I mean, yeah, I'm assuming they double dipping and just getting green too. Fuck. Or they stopping the will fall. You think it could be Hairston?
Jackson Dart. That's that's just so disgusting, bro.
The Jams. Who do you possibly want? Who do you want, King? I'm telling you, I'm assuming it's Will Johnson.
That's such a Raheem Morris pick.
Get my dog Terrell some help. I mean, cause yeah, they really focusing on defense. They probably gonna take another edge. I mean, they took 3D tackles last year. Why wouldn't they double dip at edge?
This is freaking nuts, bro.
Welcome to Jamrock.
They really passed on Shador Sanders twice.
Don't worry, bro. The Lions gonna take him. Did somebody trade back at 32 a la Lamar Jackson for Shador Sanders? Bro, you know they've been doing that shit with fucking Milrow all week.
What?
Oh yeah, they're gonna take Jalen Milrow at 32. Nah, Ghost is funny, bro. He's a funny guy. What? They traded a future one. Who were they taking, bro? Oh, they took Pierce.
They took James Pierce.
They took Pierce. So they did double up. Hey, Jams. Jams. This is great for you, Jams. Jams. Divine. 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 This is fantastic for you. Uh so let me go ahead and talk about James Pierce Jr. So James Pierce Jr. is a very, very, very talented edge. This past year, he's been looked at as edge one, possibly. Uh, it didn't go that way. He- James Pierce has some struggles in the run game. He's a little bit lighter and slight. Oh, Pearson and Walker is fucking nasty. They desperately needed that. They drafted two guys who can instantly give you production right now. Um, so yeah, James Pierce has a bag. When I mean a bag, he has multiple ways he can beat an offensive lineman with speed. Speed. He has speed to power too. Bull rush counters, hand swipe, euro step, ghost shoulder, spin moves. He has a bag, and I'm a sucker for edges with bags. He has a very deep bag. Now, the reason why he fell this far is they say he has some attitude issues. Obviously, still good enough to be a first round pick. I don't think it was nothing crazy, but this is a damn good pick for the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, let me bring up my. I think I still got mine.
Racism still exists.
As he still heard about. I still got my JPJ report. Dart over Sanders. Yeah. If you didn't hear us earlier, we alluded to a team having Jackson Dart as their QB1. That team was the New
The
York
Giants.
Giants. They had Jackson Dart as their QB1. So they felt Jackson Dart was better than Cam Ward, by the way. But James Pierce Jr. has an explosive first step. He has a great motor. Uh, this is from summer scouting. He's not a good run. He's a decent run defender. He can definitely stack his shed. He has to work on that. Great pass rush bag. He's a great athlete. Sometimes he can get high and like just posture wise, and then he could add a little bit more weight to his frame. But he's a great athlete. He's a smooth athlete. You can drop him into coverage. He actually has a pick six on his resume. He's a very, very talented edge, in my opinion.
That
So this
man
is a
James is happy.
oh yeah, no, this is the type of shit to be excited about, Devon. This is fantastic for you. So yeah, that's damn, and they gave up a first. They gave up a first next year for him. So that just goes to show they believe that he can produce for them right now, and I think he can. He's that talented, in my opinion. Sometimes he a little undisciplined when it comes to jumping off sides sometimes, but other than that, he's a really good player. You guys
Yeah,
got a
Atlanta.
nice player.
Atlanta is looking very good right now. They're one of my winners of the draft so
They're
far.
doing they're doing exactly what they need to
Dou-
do.
Doubling
They
doubling up on edge with Jalen Walker and James Pierce. That's pretty fucking good. You have
yeah, that's
two edge
smart.
rushers to build on for the future now. Yeah, yeah. This is a really good draft. Your Baltimore Ravens are on the clock. What you
So
thinking here?
so real quick before I answer that question. So the Falcons, obviously, they got the 26th pick they just used to get James Pierce Jr. And they got the third pick, the third round pick 101. The Rams get they get the 46th pick for the Falcons this year. They also get the seventh round pick 242 this year, and then they get next year's first round pick from you guys. Now, as far as answering your question, Artie, I'm fine with edge. I mean safety, edge, safety, and corner. Any of those three, I'm fine with. Obviously Pierce is gone, so edge wise, I would prefer Donovan over Princely. I don't hate Princely. Princely is a very athletic guy. If anything, we probably would take Princely because we have already taken an Ole Miss outside linebacker in the past, Tavius Robinson. But I would prefer Donovan. I don't know if we would go Donovan. I think we probably would go Princely if it went down that way. Obviously, corner, we can do Will Johnson if he passed. If we like his medicals. Um,
You want to
I mean,
add to the best statistical defense in NFL last year, weeks 9 through 18?
said what?
You want to add to the best statistical defense in the NFL last year, weeks 9 through 18?
Well, yeah, we need a safety still. As I say, I'd rather like if we can get Starks, I'm fine with Starks. Um, because we always have liked to run a three safety rotation anyway.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I
So
was being contrarian. I agree with you. I think Stark should be the pick here. I would also lean wide receiver. Now, which wide receiver? I
I
don't
mean,
know.
yeah, if we go wide, my thing is, especially what Burner just texted us, we're not going Burden. We can't go Burden. We're already dealing with that right now, so we're definitely not going Burden.
Yeah,
So that's the
the
only
pick is
bad
in,
thing
by the
about
way.
that. I'm a refresh on Twitter and see if JPA put up who it is. How is Campbell still available? I mean, I could see us taking Jahad Campbell
Hmm.
because Simpson was not good. Okay, we took Starks. I like it. I like it. Got us a much needed safety.
I knew it. He's such a Ravens pick, bro.
Yeah, I
I
love it.
knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it, bro.
So yeah, the draft prospects have been dropping. Marshall. I mean, my bad. Mike Green character concerns. Obviously, he has the two cases. Um, Will
Unfortunate.
Johnson knee injury. Apparently, Jahad Campbell just had shoulder surgery, so that is why he's also falling. And for Shador Sanders, it dead ass just says various. I'm not trolling. It just says various. This is from Jeff McClain. So it just dead ass just says various.
Various reasons why he's dropping.
Yes, it just says various. Dead ass. That's fucking crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's fucking crazy. Uh, I mean, if I'm the Detroit Lions, you might have to take Green. Well, no, they might take Princely. I'm tripping. They probably will take Princely. I mean, no. Well, yeah, they either might take Princely or they would take Donovan. That nigga said
I
various.
can see, I can see Will Johnson there too.
Yeah, career
Unique
pass rush
cornerback.
grade percentiles. James Pierce is 95%. Abdul Carter's 94. Princely's 94. Mike Green is 89. Jack Sawyer is 83. Nick Scorton is 76. Donovan is 68. Michael Williams is 24%. Shamar Stewart is 16%. And Landon Jackson is 14%. Person said the Falcons are poorly run. Damn, you don't like the pick? I'm on Twitter by the way, so I don't know who that man is.
Nah, he's cool. We got how many people we got in here?
Why did JPA
Yeah,
say
we
we
got two
drafted
people in here anyway, so we
Malachi Starks but has a picture of Will Johnson up? This nigga stupid.
good.
Nigga dumb.
They all look the same.
Nigga dumb.
That is hilarious. They all look the same for real.
Take high character Malachi Starks.
Did he just? Okay, I'm like I didn't see that. He just share exchanged a saliva with some milk.
MOF. Oh, your middle of the field even allows Hamilton to play utility strong and free. Oh, I don't doubt it, David.
Bro, we've been talking about this since the beginning of draft season. If y'all get Malachi Starks, y'all have the best safety duo in the NFL. It's not close. Malachi Starks and Kyle Hamilton were born to play together. That's gonna do so well. Like,
Very, very happy, very happy. Made me smile, made me happy. Oh, bro. I don't know who his name. I don't know who this man is, but his last name is Jenner. He said, I'm gonna ask Dalen because he's our DB scout. He just said that Malachi Starks is Brian Branch to him.
nah. Brian Branch couldn't play on the roof like Malachi Starks can.
Oh, his RAS score was bad. 33% vert. He had a 4.45 shuttle, 7.263 cone. Oh, so the dude I'm watching the Bleacher Report one on HBO Max. He said he said that Malachi Starks to him is Brian Branch. Do you agree with that sentiment or no? Because obviously I'm gonna trust your sentiment because you are the DB man.
Dang, bro, we only got 4 picks left. This draft went by fast.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Normally the draft ends around 12 for real.
Yeah, nah, they weren't playing this shit. They actually weren't doing all the semantics and shit. Giants used 2 first-round picks on a die-hard Eagles fan and a quarterback that models his game after Jalen Hurts. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, he tore his labrum in 2023. Okay.
Yeah, I remember that. Man,
Yeah, he said no. Two completely different safeties, in my opinion. Branches are much
let,
more
let's talk
utility,
about it,
strong and
bro.
free.
Where do we think Shador Sanders goes tomorrow?
I think the Browns.
You think they pick him with the first pick in the second round?
Do the Browns have the first pick in the second round?
They do. They have the first pick of the second round and the fourth pick of the second round.
Well, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If you don't think anybody's gonna take him between, then I would just take him with the fourth pick in the second round and just take the best nigga, the best one who couldn't be drafted. I mean, what if they get a Mike Green to go alongside with Mason and Miles Garrett, and then they get Shador?
I'd go. I'd go. I'd actually go wide receiver.
Well, yeah, they could
I'd
do
go.
that too, or
I'll
they
go
could
wide
go
receiver
running
with
back
the first
depending
pick,
on
and then I would take Shador.
yeah, or it could go running back depending on who they like the best. Like if they want to take Judkins or Henderson. Tyleek Williams is a Detroit Lion, so they went D tackle. Okay.
That's a great pick. I like Tyreek Williams a lot.
So they're trying to bolster that pass rush that was desperately missing after Aiden Hutchinson catastrophically shattered his leg. So he's getting some of the help that he needs on that pass rush front, while also bolstering that D line. Nigga said we took Daniel Jones with aura. Wait, it was a so he shattered his leg and tore it? I didn't know that. Oh yeah, he's cooked.
Yeah, they both got they both got hurt. Um, him and Aiden Hutchinson both got hurt against us.
Get 5 first-round D tackles.
Nah, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I actually like the whatchamacallit pick. I actually like the Cowboys pick at 12. I like Tyler Booker a lot. He's a good player.
Oh, he said the dude said he had him higher on the board than Kenneth Grant. Nigga said y'all my favorite duo for real. I appreciate that. Just know that we will be back here tomorrow for rounds 2 and
We
3.
appreciate you, Trent. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. We got me on deck. We might have some special guests, because we are famous artists. I know Tracky not accustomed how we do things here, but we got some connects out here. You know how I do. You know how I do, because this my shit. I don't know what Dalen was talking about earlier, but it's my shit. So we got some people that we rock with. Cool, we can get on here to talk some ball. Um, and just have some fun, man. Obviously we was super laid back this one, but next one we gonna be even more laid back, bro. I ain't even gonna cap to you. I'm gonna probably I'll probably have a couple drinks, have some fun.
That boy Cap, he ain't drinking nan.
I don't know. Might play my album on stream. I don't know.
Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. why, why did he say it like that? All right. So the Washington Commanders are up. If you're the Washington Commanders, after Jaden Daniels had a spectacular rookie season, they
Mm-hmm.
go in the offseason and they get Debo Samuel.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do with this pick? Do you go get an edge? Do you get a corner?
Well, Dan Quinn's the head coach, so I understand that Cowboys fans are starting to hope that Will Johnson falls to 44, but I could see Will Johnson going here to Washington. I can see that.
Dalen thinks that Mike Green is probably the pick, and yeah, that would be a good pick for them. Not gonna lie. Mel Kiper said that the Giants made a mistake drafting Jackson Dart over Shador. Damn,
It's bad when Mel Kiper says something and he's right.
damn, Mel Kiper, crazy.
Washington picked
Josh
Connolly.
Connolly. They love taking Ohio State players.
You got to protect your quarterback, man. You got to protect your quarterback. Shut up. Shout out Dan Quinn. Shout out Dan. Hey, bro, he had a lot of success last year, man. In his first year as a head coach again.
It took Connerly. I think the Bills do go edge. Now I don't know if they would take Green or Princely. I mean, shit. I think. I mean, edge could go with any one of these last three picks unless somebody trades back in. Josh Connerly marks the 16th D line or O line player pick tonight. Damn.
You said how many?
16.
Damn. Trenches.
I mean, that's what the draft was deep in. D tackle, D end.
Trenches.
From what I heard, there's a fall off at tackle. Deep fall off. Um, he said they went 50-50 last second. Eagles. Oh, damn, damn. So that means they're not fucking with old boy. Oh yeah, well no, I forgot. He got hurt late in the season. He's probably yeah. So he's probably gonna miss the majority of the season.
Steeler fans hate Derek Harmon.
Nah, bro. They said that Shador Sanders must have been in draft interviews like this, and it was the video when Bobby Shmurda was playing a hot nigga for Epic Records. Crazy. No, it wasn't hot nigga. It was Bobby bitch. That's what it was. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Watching watching their cutups for offensive linemen is so boring.
Oh God, he had to be, bro. He had to be in that bitch saying, "Hey, bro, when you not gonna ice on my AP?"
Dalen said Shador went in there and played his song and said, "Draft me."
Real.
Oh my god, that's funny.
The Bills. I wonder if the Bills gonna try to trade back. This nigga said the Chiefs are about to get Will Johnson art thing.
No, I hope not.
Bobby bitch, Bobby bitch, are you talking? Bobby bitch. Fucking shit.
Is anybody still in here?
Uh,
Man, whoever y'all two is watching right now, we appreciate y'all, Bear. We ain't even saying shit. We just here.
oh God, we do
Shout out to
appreciate
y'all.
everything from y'all, man.
Will Johnson is a Buffalo Bill.
Oh, it's confirmed. Oh, he said that's the believed pick. Okay, okay. Oh, oh, oh,
Mm-mm. Let's see.
oh. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Rakia Jackson dates James Pierce?
Yeah, I seen a fine piece of chocolate sitting next to him.
Wait, 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 wait. Is that really Rakia Jackson? Oh my God. No, she really does date James Pierce. What the fuck? Oh God, Dalen. We gotta make that shit happen, twin.
Damn, you're crazy, bro. My bad, y'all. I had to get up and walk around. My ass hurt for real. I should have sat on a pillow.
That quarterback room is gross, man.
Oh, man. Night one of the NFL draft coming to an end, y'all. So, other than Shador, do you think everyone else falling to where they fall into has been pretty expected?
I mean, yeah, they said Shador was gonna fall. I knew Green was gonna fall. Uh, 'Cause a lot of people they was going off of the DJ draft because DJ did a mock draft right before the draft, and like he had some guys who like normally was perennially seen in the first round, like back in, they had fallen off entirely. The Eagles trade up to 31. What are they clamoring for?
It'd be funny as hell if they took Burden.
They took Maxwell Hairston. The Bills took Maxwell Hairston.
Fuck you want me to say? I don't know shit about that nigga.
He said they flipped last minute. Damn. Is damn, they think that fucking they traded up. Did they think that the Chiefs were gonna take Campbell? Damn. Damn. Sour Burner put in the Discord. Damn. Damn. They they little boy them, bro. They little boy them. Damn.
Will Johnson, Shador Sanders, guys that we expected to.
They little boy them. Oh, I'm crying.
Bro, Ephraim said that Jackson Dart is the most Giants pick of all time.
Hey,
I
bro,
love that
respect
shit,
Tesla,
bro.
bro. So they did that just to give up their 164th pick. Who the fuck did they think the Chiefs were gonna take? I'm so confused. Why did they just stick? All right, bro. Somebody else must have been about to trade in to try to get him. That could be my only guess.
Hmm.
Yep, they took him.
Jihad Campbell is a Philadelphia Eagle. Sad day.
So Micah Parsons, he was worried that the Eagles would take Nick because that was his favorite. That's his favorite safety in the class. This nigga Micah is funny, bro.
That nigga looks so much like Scar, bro. It's so funny.
Oh God, he does.
Man, oh man.
They pulling up all the old drafts when Michael was sick.
Look at what I said.
The truth, bro. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. No, I almost did it. I almost sold.
How you spell Invisalign?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna do that on a live camera. Yeah, Head Campbell.
Yes,
Grand
sir.
Canyon hairline is fucking crazy. up on 8 Ball and MJG. Oh, this dude Renner, he really likes Charles Grant. He has him top 35 on his board.
You said Charles Grant?
The tackle from William Mary.
I am tired. I'm finna call you in a minute. I'm tired. I'm tired. That's why I ain't got nothing to say right now.
I'm crying. After it's past your bedtime.
I gotta show that one, bro.
Nah, bro, that's
Yes, sir. I just
crazy.
exposed your government.
Crazy. It's past your bedtime. It's fucking crazy. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, they ice on me, no snow.
Who's Kansas City drafting?
Trying to see. Then it's still no ball. Everybody shoot some. Yeah, nigga, yeah,
She
nigga,
said,
yeah,
I will
nigga.
be blocked. Okay.
Yeah, that means you can stream longer.
If you block me, I just want you to know. There's no guarantee what I'm going to do when you unblock me. Just saying. Hate to be toxic like that on here, but, you know. I am a rapper now. Nah, just playing. Just playing. Come on, Kansas City. Who y'all taking?
The way he was a. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, nice. Oh nah, that boy acting diffy. Nah, ain't no way.
Say what happened?
Nah, there was something I saw in the chat. Shit crazy. Damn, that nigga was a 5-star edge rusher and he transitioned to off ball. Andy said, please don't pick bad numbers. I need you guys to have aura. Why would it be Shador? Nah, Clay Matthews said the Bears still suck. Keeping that shit alive. I respect it. Yeah, you never know.
Nigga said you never know. Taking Shador will be hilarious.
You never know my ass, nigga. Fuck. Bulls. Damn, bro. I'm trying to get this shit to hurry up.
I swear, they take it forever, bro. Good Lord.
Man, just go ahead and take Princely, bro. Fuck. Go ahead and take Princely or Will Johnson.
I'm going to bed because a nigga gotta get up to go to the
Boo. No,
studio
don't be a
tomorrow.
coward, bro. Boo. 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 Don't be a coward. Boo. Damn, I still got my ribs.
Josh Simmons.
Yep, they took Josh Simmons. Oh yeah, nah, that is the craziest headline I've ever seen in my life, bro.
What happened?
I'm gonna put it in the chat, bro. We're up on A Ball at LJG.
Well, it's been very swell, you guys. Last pick of the night is going to be Kansas City taking Josh Simmons. So we're going to go ahead and call it. It was a pleasure being able to be with y'all tonight. We look forward to seeing y'all back again tomorrow. And yeah, do the things y'all always do. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, Cam, you got anything else you want to say? Before we
And
end the
man,
stream
always
for
grateful for everybody who stopped by.
For sure.
Like I said, we will be back here tomorrow for rounds 2 and 3. We would
And like
love
I
for y'all to
said,
come back and join us.
make sure you pull up because you never know what we're going to pull out.
Oh God, you never know.